Edward! Oh, jeez, Cecil, you're alive. I'm so relieved. I wish to join you again.
On that condition, you'll only be a burden, you Spoony Bard.
Oh, Tellah. Oh, jeez, I can't begin to ask for your forgiveness. Oh gosh, Anna died because of me. I'm a failure of a man.
Yes. Yes, you are.
I can never atone for that, no matter how much neosporin I take. Oh, gosh.
Walao! Edward Law, your health should be your greatest concern already. Try and rest lah. Here's a bowl of chili crab lah.
Oh, Yang, thank you for this chili crab. Such a delicious Singaporean dish. Also, you survived, and did you Rydia?
Walao. She's dead lah.
Oh, jeez. Well, that's terrible news. I'm really upset about this. I always seem to find myself elsewhere when others are in need. Maybe because one of my abilities is hide, where I hide behind a rock while the women do the fighting. That's actually mechanically true.
Hey, Edward! I heard you trying to make good care of Cecil and Rosa. I appreciate it, you fucking minge. Why don't you join us on the Enterprise? Together, we'll rise above anything.
Oh gosh, you must be Sid, the airship engineer. Oh, wait a minute, does that mean we have an airship? Oh gosh, but Cecil, why isn't Rosa with you? Golbez holds her captive, but he proposed a trade. He'll release Rosa in return for Troya's crystal. But the crystal lies in the hands of a dark elf. Oh gosh, the dark elf. Cecil, you must take this. What is it? This is the only way that I can be of any help right now.
Received the twin harp.
Cecil, please save Rosa. Oh jeez, if you'll excuse me, I'm just gonna gamble on Genshin waifus. Oh gosh, I hope I get right in Shogun.
sorry, chat. And scene. Alright, that Singaporean accent was unexpected. Thank you, I appreciate that. Let's see, we'll do FF4 VOD start of this scene. There we go, why not? Why not? Now Cecil takes over. The strength of the early games was their tonal earnestness. They didn't feel the need to apologize for being fantasy with self-aware jokes. They inhabited the world, which made the hero's journey feel authentic. Later titles suffer from tonal sincerity. If the writers don't believe in the actions of the story, how is the player supposed to take it seriously? Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, you know. Like, you can have humor, but there's a difference between humor and cringe. A lot of modern FF fans can't tell the difference, or they can, but they pretend not to, you know. It's like the Lord of the Rings sincerity, you know. I can remember seeing a video where, like, someone who'd grown up on Marvel movies watched Lord of the Rings, the Peter Jackson ones, for the first time, and he kept expecting a joke here and there, and it didn't come because the movies didn't need to apologize. The movies didn't feel the need to make fun of themselves before other people made fun of them first. They just took themselves dead serious, and for that reason, those films are immensely respected. You know, you could say that Peter Jackson, Lord of the Rings, have a nobility that a lot of modern cinema doesn't have. It's Edward's harp.
Ew! He requires much rest. He is quite frail, and his recovery will not be a quick one, although I do give him a quickie now and again. Ooh, helps the immune system.
We're attending to the prince around the clock. Me? I'm the nurse. She's the doctor. Ha! Bet you didn't expect that. We subverted gender expectations. Or stereotypes, yes. We were doing that back in 1991. Take that. Not bad, you know? Right. You're still hoping every year? Cultured people in here? We do have cultured people in here. Squaresoft in 1995 wasn't designing multi-million-dollar spectacles that blurred the edges of gaming and media. There were video game designers trying to make a really good game. That said, within the genre of JRPGs, Final Fantasy has always been pushing the boundaries of it. You look at FF1 compared to Dragon Quest 1, which is just a year before FF1. FF1's better. It looks better, it's mechanically better, you know. And it's always done that. You look at FF6, FF6 looks primitive today, but when FF6 came out, it would have been the best looking JRPG on the Super Nintendo, period. Only topped by Chrono Trigger. Sid Anniversario! Happy 6-year anniversary. I appreciate that. Guys, also thank you very much for enjoying the 6-year anniversary since becoming a streamer. It's awesome. It's awesome. So, are there any ports on Xbox? None. I'm not sure. Ruby rings, what are these? These are evasion and magic defense. Interesting! Well, FF2 pushed the boundaries of how to make the worst game on console. This is true, from what I hear. One day I'm gonna have to play that. Barkas's Cider. Interesting. That was an item in FF12. I do think it's cool how in FFs you get the same recurring things across games and stuff. The way Square used Mode 7 rendering in FF4 was special and groundbreaking at the time, and it's used in the opening sequences. See, Eoja, that's the thing. Guys like you actually know game design in a much deeper way than I ever will. My specialty is basically story, character, writing, vibe. I don't have music down to a science, but I can tell you if I remember a tune or not. You know what I mean? But yeah, mechanically, these were impressive for their time as well. This was once a dungeon, but now it holds Troya's treasures. Have the clerics granted you permission to enter? Yes. Don't lie to me! Fuck. Well, gosh. Pushing the boundaries is not what modern games are doing. All the visual boundaries are already pushed. They're just making expensive slop. No, I'll tell you what. Piment, I think you're right. I mean, there's a tweet going around showing Batman, I think it's Arkham City from like 2015. And the graphics look fucking amazing. They look as good as the newest, best games today. We've kind of peaked at graphics. They look good enough. We don't need to make graphics look any better. Now we need to remember, how the fuck do we even write a story? And I'll save before we go. Now we need to remember, how do we write a story? How do we make a fun game? And we need to remember that, like, you know, good voice acting, how to write good music again. And we need to remember that if you make a game that is just, like, replayable, doesn't waste your time, is fun, people will tell other people to buy it. You don't need to do all this predatory monetization stuff. Maybe you will make a lot of money for it, but people don't respect it, man. Respect means something. It means something! Respect still means something, damn it. So, right. Where do I go now? They have the artists, but they don't have the storytellers. The sad thing is, right? Alright, chat, we're gonna do this. The sad thing is, the basics of storytelling are right fucking there. They're right fucking there. Okay, here's a basic one for y'all. Here's a bit of free education, alright? Instead of paying 200 grand to go to art school, just watch this. This is something. Alright, 5 minutes. 4 minutes. There you go.
In common with the heroes of ancient...
Alright, free lesson for everyone. Darlene, welcome in.
What do Harry Potter, Katniss Everdeen, and Frodo all have in common with the heroes of ancient myths? What if I told you they are all variants of the same hero? Do you believe that? Joseph Campbell did. He studied myths from all over the world and published a book called The Hero with a Thousand Faces, retelling dozens of stories and explaining how each represents the monomyth, or hero's journey. So, what is the hero's journey? Think of it as a cycle. The journey begins and ends in the hero's ordinary world, but the quest passes through an unfamiliar, special world. Along the way, there are some key events. Think about your favorite book or movie. Does it follow this pattern? Status quo.
Let's do that. Actually, no, they'll walk through it. What they're missing one. I think it's like 8.5. The 3-hour Cat Sith box throwing segment. I think they forgot that part. All right, let's continue.
Does it follow this pattern?
They'll add to it later. They'll update it.
Status quo, that's where we start. 1 o'clock. Call to adventure. The hero receives a mysterious message. An invitation? A challenge? 2 o'clock. Assistance. The hero needs some help. Probably from someone older, wiser.
Harry Potter, call to adventure, gets the letter telling him,
You're a wizard, Harry.
comes to Hogwarts. Assistance, Hagrid. And also the guy gives him a wand. Sorting hat.
The hero needs some help. Probably from someone older, wiser. 3 o'clock. Departure. The hero
Departs to
crosses the
Hogwarts.
threshold from his normal, safe home and enters the special world and adventure. We're not in Kansas anymore. 4 o'clock. Trials. Being a hero is hard work. Our hero solves a riddle, slays a monster, escapes from a trap. 5 o'clock. Approach. It's time to face the biggest ordeal, the hero's worst fear. 6 o'clock. Crisis. This is the hero's darkest hour. He faces death and possibly even dies.
Every good story, notice there's a part where the hero just gets fucked up and it's like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose. And if you're Goku, that's when you go, it's time to use the move that I could have used from the beginning. You know what I mean? Like, it all follows this same shit.
Only to be reborn. 7 o'clock.
That's when Krillin dies, Goku turns Super Saiyan. You can do this with every story.
Treasure. As a result, the hero claims some treasure, special recognition, or power. 8 o'clock. Result. This can vary between stories. Do the monsters bow down before the hero, or do they chase him as he flees from the special world? 9 o'clock. Return. After all that adventure, the hero returns to his ordinary world. 10 o'clock. New life. This quest has changed the hero. He has outgrown his old life.
For Frodo, this is now going off to the Grey Havens at the end of Lord of the Rings. For Sam, it's looking at Rosie Cotton, who he's always wanted to bang, and just being like, you know what? Fuck it. Slams his pint down, gets up, goes up to ask her out, and Merry and Pippin and Frodo are like, is Sam? What's he? Oh, shit! Oh, he's doing it! Bam, Sam's married to Rosie Cotton, has a bunch of kids. You know, there you go. Which I love that scene. That scene of Sam just like, you know what? I fucking fought a giant spider. How am I scared of asking her out? Fuck it, boys. We're doing it. Love that scene. Love it.
11 o'clock.
Beautiful scene.
Resolution. All the tangled plot lines get straightened out. 12 o'clock. Status quo, but upgraded to a new level. Nothing is quite the same once you're a hero. Many popular books and movies follow this ancient formula.
You can say that with Dragon Ball. Now Goku can go Super Saiyan whenever he wants, or Super Saiyan 3, and then now we have Cell, now we have Boo. Back to status quo. New story begins.
Pretty closely, but let's see how well the Hunger Games fits the hero's journey template. When does Katniss Everdeen hear a call to adventure that gets the story moving? When her sister's name is called from the lottery. How about assistance? Is anyone going to help her on her adventure? Hey, Mitch. What about departure? Does she leave her ordinary world? She gets on a train to the capital. Okay, so you get the idea. What do you have in common with Harry Potter, Katniss Everdeen, and Frodo? Well, you're human, just like them. The hero's journey myth exists in all human cultures and keeps getting updated because we humans reflect on our world through symbolic stories of our own lives. You leave your comfort zone, have an experience that transforms you, and then you recover and do it again. You don't literally slay dragons or fight Voldemort, but you face problems just as scary. Joseph Campbell said, "In the cave you fear to enter lies the treasure you seek."
Star Wars. Luke Skywalker. That cave he fears to enter. That's where he fights Darth Vader, knocks off his mask, and it's him. Because that's who he could become if he gives into the dark side. Do you see what I mean? Sometimes it can be as literal as that.
What is the symbolic cave you fear to enter? Auditions for the school play? Baseball tryouts? Love? Watch for this formula in books, movies, and TV shows you come across. You will certainly see it again, but also be sensitive to it in your own life. Listen for your call to adventure. Accept the challenge. Conquer your fear and claim the treasure you seek. and then do it all over again.
And that's a major reason why stories are so important to us, to cultures, to us on a fundamental level, why they mean so much to us, even if we don't fully understand why, because that's kind of the function of a story. You tell the story that's like this exaggerated, crazy, larger-than-life metaphor, but it actually can all be applied to your own life. You know what I mean? That's how it is. Gay, Jules? Yes, storytelling is gay, but it's also really important. And I'm going to give you that link to that in chat right there. All right. I'm going to give you that, okay? Storytelling shapes culture. It shapes people. You need it. Cultures with strong stories do well. You know what I mean? It's an advantage, you know, as Lune might say. They help you make sense of life, they do. So this generation can't write stories anymore because they're too comfortable. Well, a lot of the best stories came out of people who lived through really brutal shit, man. Like, there's a reason that a lot of people who survived, like, World War II wrote great stories. A lot of people survived the Vietnam War, wrote great stories. World War I. It's an uncomfortable fact of art that suffering and overcoming suffering is almost a necessary step in order to be able to write good stories. Sam is the actual hero of Lord of the Rings per Tolkien. I wouldn't say he's the only one, but Sam is who we are, you know what I mean? Like, Vegas odds, you're not going to be, you know, the chosen one. You're not going to be Aragorn, the king of Gondor, or the ring bearer, but you're most likely to be someone who's in a position to help out your mate, or help out something, or somewhere, somehow. What about E33's story? Well, there's a very clear call to adventure. The status quo is that they're living in Lumiere. The call to adventure is we got to go kill the paintress. You see what I mean? Like trials and tribulations, fighting Nevrons. You could say that the end of Act 1 is a sort of moment where it's like, oh my god, all might be lost. Act 2, all might be lost again. You know what I mean? It's quite a simple structure, but around the hero's journey, you have endless variety, endless variation. There's only 7 basic plots in all of storytelling. You know that? There's only 7 basic plots. 7. Around every story. Now, stories can mix and match them. They can have a bit of that, or more of that, less of that, combine the two. Also, Swage! Thank you for the 46 months.
I'll bet you're gay, but I also bet you're a brilliant streamer in the Final Fantasy XIV DJ category.
Just a great DJ in general, to be perfectly honest.
Good to say, you fucking dog. So,
Dagroth, tell you the 7 plots of storytelling. Well, there's a book that's like 700 pages long that no one should read because you can just get a summary in like 1 minute. So, proposal. All stories have only one plot. Someone wants something very badly and has great difficulty getting it. Well, yes. In acting school, they'll always ask you, what does your character want? What do you want? What are you trying to get? That's how a scene works. 2 characters both want something, but they can't both get it. For one to get what they want means the other one doesn't, and that's the drama. That's what's interesting. Notice how you never see scenes where 2 characters kind of want this, or if 2 characters just want the same thing and they get it and they're just both happy and they agree with each other, it's boring. You want a scene where 2 characters want opposite things and they're fighting for that. It's like think of each scene like an MMA fight, like a martial arts fight, like a war. But the war is between 2 people and it's like psychological. What they want. It can be like, I'm breaking up with you. No, please stay with me. There you go. That's a scene right there. It can be, you're fired. No, please let me keep my job. Oh yeah, give me a reason why. Because I can do this. That's not good enough. And so on and so forth. That's a scene. You know? Like, oh yeah, you want the job? I do want the job. Well, guess what? You got the job. Thank you. It's not really a scene, is it? It can be a subversion of a scene. Yeah. So, what if 2 characters want the same thing but to achieve it differently?
Well, then you've got Fist of the North Star.
Kenshiro and Rao both want to achieve world peace. The thing is, Kenshiro wants to achieve world peace by defeating bad people. Rao wants to achieve world peace by raising a giant army and crushing everyone who ever opposes him. You know what I mean? They both want the same thing, but two very different ways of doing this, and naturally they butt heads as a result. You see what I mean? You can do this with, let me put it this way, all the good stories are doing this. All of them. Because if they don't do it, then they're not good. Even if they are subversions of that, they still have to work in opposition or in relation to the storytelling structures. So, let me see, where are we going now? So we need a dark elf, right? Square, where's the quest markers that tell me what to do? Why can't this game be like Final Fantasy 12 with just quest markers? Tell me what to do next. Oh, here we go. Where dark elf? I forgot. Where's the yellow paint? Magnetic cave on an island northwest of Troya. Okay, got it. Okay, we're gonna need some non-metallic gear. Northwest of Troya. Yeah. Yeah, Kenshiro and Shin both want Yuria, but Kenshiro, like, he and her, their love is kind of natural. Shin's love for her is, well, I mean, he loves her, but he forces her to be with him, and that's really bad. That's, there you go. Kenshiro, Shin, they both love the same woman. Shin kicks the fuck out of Kenshiro and takes her by force, and Kenshiro comes back and kicks the shit out of him. There you go, mad scene, amazing scene. Let's see, how is my equipment? Oh god. Okay, you're okay. Do we have anything different we can equip you with? Gaia gear is not metal, is it? It never is. Maybe Kempo gear for you. Yeah. Feathered cap, yeah. Okay. I think we're okay. Right. There's a cave northwest of Troya. Wait, I'm lost. Northeast of Toro. Okay. You love how tragic Shin's ending is? Ah, dude, Shin is like... Shin's good, because... Shin is a bad man, alright? Shin is not a nice person. But you almost can't help but feel a bit for him. But Shin's a bad man. Why can't I get there? I gotta land on grass. Okay, that can't be it then. Can it? Is that that's not a hovercraft thing, is it? Do I need a black chocobo? I might. That's gotta be it right then, right? Black chocobo, eh? Okay, got it. Oh my god, sorry YouTubers, sorry, I was in Twitch chat only. I missed, sorry, I might have missed a lot of you. Yeah. Okay. Fuck. When will I be streaming next? I don't know. I'll put the metallic stuff off him when, we get to the cave. Oh, how can you not love that? Oh my god. What game is this? This is Final Fantasy IV. Better than FF12 soundtrack? Yeah. Well, there's something about the, when everything is pixels instead of 3D, there's a certain ridiculousness and charm that you can have that doesn't quite look right or feel right and realistic. You need to adapt it once you hit realistic. That magnetic field is powerful. Equipping anything metallic is gonna slow us down. Wallow! My clothes appear to be unaffected now. Fear not, I stand invincible with my magic. Cecil?
Fuck. Looks like it's me. But don't worry. I put on a wee feathered cap and a Kempo gi.
Who's got anything metal? Oh. The shield. Do I have to unequip the shield and the sword? Really? How do I just remove? Ah, there we go. Gauntlets, gauntlets. Oh, Ruin of the Ruby Ring, you know? Wooden hammer. His claws are fine, but iron. I'm gonna take that off. Oh, ruby ring. Boop. Tellah, I don't think you got anything metallic. Silver armor. Ooh. See, that's interesting mechanically. Ah! Nailed it! Respect for using the OG soundtrack? You're damn straight I will. Where's FF12 gone? We finished it. Forever. We're safe. We're safe. Ooh, actually, that's not a bad idea. Yeah. Wood bow and arrows, not a bad idea. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Why not? Hang on. Ah! Didn't realize I had encounters off. I was like, hang on. I know I should have an encounter at some point.
Kick! Attack!
Psyop! Ooh, we're getting fucked up. Psyop! Alright. Drain, eh? Bloop, thank you for that $5 super chat. We're safe. FF13 rubbing their hands from behind the corner. I'll be the judge of how bad FF13 truly is. Alright, I'll be the judge. Sean, thank you for the $5 super chat. 16 and 32-bit pixel art has aged so well. FF4 was one of the first RPGs you played. 10 out of 10 game. FF4 is the first great Final Fantasy. It's brilliant. And thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah. I'll be surprised with 13. It's not that bad. Like... I may find it annoying at times or cringe, but there's no way it's gonna be, like... It can't be as boring as 12. That's what I think. Like, I bet you there's gonna be more times in 13 where I'm like, oh my god, this is terrible! But I'll be riveted at the same time, for all the worst reasons. Oh my god, Cecil! Oh yeah? Suck my fire! Ah! Haha, Hawk Tour. Maticus Gaming, thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate that. You'll get over the sussy goon debate from Vanille. I feel like Vanille's gonna piss me off a lot. I feel like 13 is gonna be bad in a lot of different ways from 12, but it's not gonna be as boring. I can't imagine a game being more boring than 12. Like, I'd be genuinely impressed. Jeez Louisa, Cecil! What is this crossbow? What? It's so strong. Vanille annoyed everyone. Everyone in 13 is gonna piss me off, lady. Good. Good. I'd rather get pissed off by characters than find them boring. Can't wait. 420? Huh. That's a funny number. Whoa. Nailed it. You like Vanille, Dark Healer? How could you lie to me like that? I actually don't know Vanille at all. I just know she's Australian, and Australians should not be in fantasy games. Alright. I say that as an Australian right now. You like vanilla? You disgust me. Kick! Ooh. Fire up! Fire! Rubbish. Ooh, these guys have a bit of HP. Really? There you go. Oh my god. Oh no! Dang, Yang, not bad. Well. Suck my fire up. I am. I'll tell you what, I still don't like ATB. I think turn-based, I think pure turn-based is better. Squirmer, you'll never forget in Star Wars The Phantom Menace, there was an old Aussie woman. Is the storm coming, Annie? Get home! Yeah, and you're saying as an Aussie you don't like it. The thing is, the Aussie accent's just kind of too modern. It works better in science fiction than it does in fantasy. In fantasy, Aussie accents are really bad. Like, crushingly bad. Shockingly bad. Cecil, give us a cure. Give him one. That's good enough. So. FF13 time limit is trash. Lightning Returns is on a timer, isn't it? Is that the only one timer? Or is the rest of it on a timer as well? Mind Blast! Yeah? Fire up! Damn, look at these boys. These are big boys. Combat was fun, but horrible story. Yeah, I'm curious about 13's story after this. I'm not gonna rush into 13 just yet. I'm gonna honestly need to recover a bit after 12. I'm like... FF12 is taking a toll on me, chat. It's taking a toll on me. Alright. I used to think it was a meme that streaming is the hardest job in the world. Then I streamed FF12 and realized that he was right. Then he shocked his dog. But that aside, yeah. I used to think streaming is the hardest job in the world when you are streaming FF12. That's my final answer. So yeah. Let me out of here. Let's use some magic. Whee! Oh, they're gonna need a cure for you. You fucking mage. Don't kill yourself in another bad game. I look tired after playing FF12. In some of my shorts, there are people saying like, did FF12 age this guy? Like 10 years? I must look destroyed in those shorts. Actually, let me see. Let's put that to the test. Let's put that to the test. Let's see how old I look during FF12. 12 short. I think the boring one. I think I look...
Listen to me.
Why Final Fantasy XII is the most boring game in the series?
The men of my family, we are taught to place the needs of others before those of our own.
My god, I look
I will
terrible.
see that you are kept from harm. It is my duty to House Solidor.
But how? How can I trust you?
Because I give you my word. My brother would do no less.
I actually look older than I do now.
To see the Marquis's face when he learns of it.
Okay.
I should like nothing more. I would meet him and see for myself.
Alright, bring back the men.
How say you, my lord?
There is little to be said.
What the fuck is
I
that?
shall arrange a meeting with the Marquis. We shall expect you at the estate.
What is
Listen to me.
Oh, I needed that. Yeah, wow, I look fucked. This is what 12 does to a man, alright? It ruins your life. Ruins your life. So, also, Thunder Donkey, thank you for the $2 super chat. You look handsome as ever. Don't stress. Thank you. Appreciate that. FF4 is rejuvenating me. How weird is that? I'm technically older now, but I look, but I look younger because I'm happier. Oh, that's shocking. That's shocking. My current haircut is better. Yeah, no, I didn't have a haircut for a while. That's my own fault. Did I save? Oh, Palam and Porom. Oh, what happened to you? Actually. Give me a fucking tent. And feeling younger as well. 12 is immensely muted. 12 is really boring. Itakura, you laughed your ass off at that short. Thank you. That'll happen when it's a fun game. It's true. Like, I have a friend, right, who's an aspiring game designer. And he was telling me that the other day he hung up with his mate and they just played heaps of PS2. And he was like, you know, yes, they're old, but your brain adjusts very quickly. And they're just immensely fun, all these PS2 games, you know what I mean? They, their primary goal is being as fun as possible. Let's give you a fire. It's not that, like, yes, there is a nostalgia with older games. You know, you were younger back then, you know, gaming was newer back then, but there is also a different design philosophy behind a lot of older games as well. They're not... Yes, there have always been shit games, but that's not the same as there have always been absurdly predatory monetary practices in games. Shameless monetary practices. Yes, it's true that a lot of arcade games were designed to eat your quarters, and then that design philosophy carried over to some early console games until they realized, oh wait, there's no reason for us to make these console games that hard. You've already bought the game, we're not making any more money out of you. That's different from the devs actively fucking hating you, or publishers hating you, or companies hating you, which is a thing you find more often in this day and age. You know, there's a difference, even though people will try to say that there isn't. They will try and say that no, it's exactly the same, nothing has changed, you're just older. No, it's not. Oh yeah, the CRT monitors, Eoja, that's such a weird scientific thing. Because you look at newer games or you look at these games, these pixel games on LCD monitors today, and you're like, I know it looked better. And it's like, well, you were actually right. The thing is, your brain remembers the smoothness of the CRT, but it doesn't remember the lines of the CRT. It's a really interesting scientific phenomenon. So, genuinely good games can be enjoyed long after tech advances make them obsolete. I mean, look at people, here's the thing. Notice how whenever someone on Twitch or like a YouTuber goes on their first ever Final Fantasy journey, notice how they play this game. They play 6, they play 7, they play 8, they play 9. They never play 12 and they never play 13. Or 15. They might do 16. And then just look really disappointed and miserable the entire time. I actually know someone. I remember seeing that. I saw this girl, I'm not going to say her name, but she played Expedition 33. And she was like, oh my god, this is amazing. You know, I never played anything like this. What else is there like that? And the chat was like, oh, you gotta do FF16. Hopped into her chat later on, and she just looked miserable the entire time. And I don't even know if she finished it. Shamelary! Thank you very much for the 20 gifted Subarus on Sebbywebz TV. Thank you, Shamail. Appreciate that. In fact, I raise a glass of whiskey to the 20 gifted subs for the 6-year anniversary of Sebbywebz TV. Congrats to everyone who got a gifted sub. 16 was forgettable. As I say, I just wish... I think 16, in my opinion, needs to be remade. Needs to actually... Otherwise, it's just a game that no one's ever going to play. 16 needs to be turn-based, alright? And if you're not going to make it turn-based, then at the very least, rewrite the story. All right, Sid needs to survive until the end of the game. He is a carry. The dialogue just needs to be rewritten to just be better. All right, it's just fan fiction dialogue. You know, it's mature because characters say fuck a lot. It sucks. It's got to be trimmed. Make it half as long. Literally make it half as long, I would say. Ooh, look at these sexy ladies! Black magic. Fire auger! Ooh! Crossbow. Sir Fuck-a-lot. Jeez Louisa, Cecil, you bloody psychopath. Very nice, Yang. Not a bad AoE. Fire augury! Nice. Da 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 da. Why do they ruin the combat for 7 Remake? 7 Remake's combat is an interesting conversation because I don't think it's this untouchable thing. All right, some people argue that it's the self-evidently the apex of Final Fantasy content, JRPG combat. I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's untouchable or beyond criticism, and it's really not a mystery either. It's actually not a mystery how it's put together. It basically plays like Dynasty Warriors, except you have your characters are FF7 skinned. The ATB super slow-mo, that's just the weapon select wheel from GDA, same thing. You know, super slow-mo menu in the middle of combat. And a lot of the bosses you fight are just FF14 style raid bosses. Huge area, boss just floats on the end like this. Alright, they don't hunt you down or chase after you like a real boss. They just sit there, don't stand in the lines, don't stand in the triangles, don't stand in the circles. You know what I mean? That's like raid boss mechanics. It's not like... Now here's the thing. Does that mean it's bad? No. Like, I'm just saying that's the matrix of it. I'm just breaking it down. You can still enjoy that, that's fine. But people act like it's just the greatest thing since sliced bread. You know, it's the best thing ever. This will never be topped. Sorry, mate, but I don't agree. Yeah, everything can be broken down into their basic components. E33, you know, you can break it down into its basic components. It's like FF10 combat, but when enemies attack you, now it becomes like a Sekiro parrying minigame, and when you attack, it sort of does something based on like Legend Dragoon. It's additions, but simpler. Legend Dragoon's additions are a lot more complex than E33's. It's just a fact, you know. You can use that as a straw man, or you can say, well, that's how you know it's good. You know what I mean? So, did I just come here? I'm lost. Oh no, I should be paying attention to chat. Kingdom Hearts gameplay? No, Kingdom Hearts is kind of its own thing. Kingdom Hearts is sort of like a proto-Dark Souls in a way. Kingdom Hearts 1 gameplay I think is very good. I think it's very fun. So, don't slander Dynasty Warriors by comparing it to FF7 Remake Rebirth. Seriously, look at it. Look at a character in Dynasty Warriors with a big sword, just slashing away, and just picture him looking like Cloud Strife in 7 Remake. And it just, there you go. Fuck. Hey. Kick. Attack. Swing. That's me, Tellah boys. Watch this. My god, that's better than his bloody paladin sword. Fuck. You felt the FF14, especially with the Dyne fight? Yeah. Dyne does a lot of don't stand in the circles. You know what I mean? These are MMO mechanics. These are not they're not this untouchable special thing. They make it. Don't pursue Lubu. Lubu's mad. Kingdom Hearts issues are the absurdity and complexity of the story. Yeah, no, Kingdom Hearts issues, in my opinion, from what I've seen and experienced at Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, the problem is not the combat. The combat's fun. What's going on in the story? No one knows. Not even people with PhDs in physics. Good work, Yang. So. FF13 doesn't have cringe. It was told sincerely, but the linearity is what kills you. Its antagonist is boring. Well, FF13, every time I see it, it's like Snow talking about how, like, hey, these people need heroes. That's not something your hero would say. It's like, oh, fuck off, Snow. No one talks like this, man. Anyone who does is stupid.
Fire
Characters shouldn't be talking about what heroes they are and how they need to be heroes. It's just stupid. It's cringe. It's like fanfiction writing. FF13 is very cringe, Neo. There's only one way to find out. But I can't stream 13 right after 12.
Even I have my limits, chat. Even my patience has its limits.
Right, let's
Look at the devastation around his eyes.
So, snow is keck. I've heard. Emergency exit. Fuck. You know what? I don't feel like fighting anymore.
I just want to do this.
Wee. Oh fuck! There's gonna be a fight in here, isn't there?
Good.
Well, in that case.
Let's give me a sense.
Fuck. Snow hurts your brain? I can't wait to find out. Hope is worse. He's a whiny kid that dresses like an 80-year-old grandma. I need to know. I need to see this. I need to experience Snow firsthand, so I can be like, my god, you're right, he's the worst thing than sliced bread. We need to sage the stream after 12, Congo. I need to recharge on 4. You know what, chat?
No.
I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do after FF4, but it'll be something that makes me happy. That's the main thing. Alright. FF12 is like a vacuum cleaner that sucks out all your happiness, all your hopes and dreams. Alright? That's the effect that FF12 has on you. When I play FF12, I genuinely get the thought, will I ever feel happy again? That's the effect 12 has on me.
Ooh! Who are you?
Alright, let's do this.
Dark Elf. How can I voice act you?
Fuck it, let's just make it monstrous.
I commend your effort, but your excursion ends here. You'll never get the crystal. You cannot defeat me with those weapons.
Wallow! We shall see about that law.
Yes, let's see how he likes my magic spells.
And Kubo.
Focus!
White magic.
Scan. Study.
What does study do?
No effect.
Well, fuck you.
Oh yes. Thunderger.
Can you withstand this?
Fire.
What?
Well, I guess not. Wallow! We stand no chance law.
I need my sword.
Oh fuck. Oh gosh. Oh, it was a scripted defeat.
If only I could use my sword. Kubo. Oh jeez, Cecil is in danger. They're all in danger. Oh gosh. No. Oh jeez, I fell over and hurt my penis.
Oh gosh, you're in no condition to go anywhere.
Where are you going, darling? To get my harp and my neosporin.
You can barely sit up. Please, lie down and get some rest.
I don't care what happens to me. I'm the only one who can save them. Kubo! Oh gosh, I gotta do it. I'm gonna get my harp. Okay, I'm picking up my harp. Now I'm gonna play it. halfway there. Oh, living out of prayer.
Sorry, I don't have the range for that. The twin harp sounds like the melody from Edward's harp. What? That melody.
It's Edward.
Oh gosh. What is this torturous sound? Oh, yes, sorry, that was my voice.
He can't control the magnetic field while I'm playing. Now, draw your sword. Right.
Okay, I can do it. The Sword of Legend. With a light shield. Optimal. Yeah, let's optimal everyone. Bang. 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 Kubo.
Right.
Let's do this.
Halfway there, Geneva.
Deviant Kain, thank you for that prime. Thank you.
Watch this. You.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you big filly. Put away that sword.
Focus!
Nice magic, loser.
Oh fuck, no, I attacked with Tellah instead of Cecil. Whoops. Study. Wow. No effect. Okay, well, what was the point of that?
Tornado!
You big silly willy. Oh my god! Oh no!
Here, I've got you. Star Platinum. The world.
I'll attack you, you fucking mage. Oh my god, say your prayers! Hello, boys! I'm a big silly dragon now.
Killer!
Now that's a real boss. I love this boss song.
Oh! Oh yeah?
Suck my fine raga.
Oh, dark breath. Fuck.
Killer!
Focus.
Whoa!
Oh!
Say Oh wait, I might be too strong. Whoops. It's okay. It's all right. We won't be too strong for the next boss, at the very least. I hope. Am I too strong? I think I might have gotten a bit overleveled last stream. But it's not my... You know what? In my defense, it's funny. Shaman is, why am I pressing buttons? Why don't I use gambits? That's true, yes! That's true! That's true. I'm so glad that FF12 came along and destroyed this dog shit combat system where you actually have to press buttons and have fun. Oh my god! This cannot be! With a crystal? My eternal life? You guys are such assholes.
Thank you, Edward. I appreciate that.
And scene. You remember someone streaming the 3D version of 4? That's the thing. I only want to play this version of 4. I don't want to play the 3D ones. You can't even AFK this fight. I know. God, this game's so much worse than FF12. So, all right, let us begin. Wee, 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 wee. All right, let's use a tent. Nomura said FF characters in Kingdom Hearts 3 were unneeded. Did he? I don't know if he said that or not, but that's a bad idea. Like, Kingdom Hearts without Final Fantasy characters is incomplete. Like, that is one of the selling points of Kingdom Hearts, is that Goofy and Donald Duck are in the same scene as Cloud, Strife, and Aeris. Like, this shouldn't work, and yet, at least for Kingdom Hearts 1, it kind of weirdly just... You couldn't take your eyes off it. It was like, how do you even think of this? You know? Kingdom Hearts as an entirety is unneeded. Well, I mean, I would agree. You know what I mean? The success of Kingdom Hearts is the reason that Modern FF is the way it is. A Modern FF is a combination of the MMO design of FF 11, 12, and 14 mixed with Kingdom Hearts. That's what Modern FF is, and by Kingdom Hearts succeeding, it became that way, and it makes me wonder, was it worth it? I don't know if it was. Like, think of it this way. Imagine if FF instead basically kept evolving along the lines of FF 7 and 10. Instead of this whole ARPG childish nonsense that we got. But in exchange for that, you never got Kingdom Hearts. I think it'd be worth it. I wouldn't miss Kingdom Hearts in exchange for that. So, can I explain the Kingdom Hearts lore? It confuses you. No one can explain the Kingdom Hearts lore. No one can. Not even the people who played it. Nyako, welcome in. Hob! Gobbinary! Thank you for the 5 gifted Subarus on Sebbywebz TV. Thank you very much. You'll miss it, Peanut. Well, you know what? That's a sacrifice that I'm willing to make. Yeah, I know. The thing is, like, I think it's better to have more good games. I think it's better that you have Kingdom Hearts. But the problem is, in the world we exist in, Kingdom Hearts existing means, in our timeline, that FF12, that the Final Fantasy is in the dog shit situation it's in. So it's a rough one, isn't it? Also, Hobgoblin, how the fuck are you? Thank you for that. Slandering Kingdom Hearts to blame for Final Fantasy's downfall is obnoxious cope. No, it's not, Davius. No, it's not, alright? When I played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 for the first time in 2024, I finally understood why Modern FF, especially FF7 Rebirth, turned out the way it did. It finally made sense, alright? FF7 Remake Rebirth is FF7 Kingdom Hearts Edition. It is. It's not rude, it's a fact. You know? Now, there's plenty of normal Kingdom Hearts fans who want FF to stay FF, Kingdom Hearts to stay Kingdom Hearts, but there are also a type of Modern FF fan who's actually a Kingdom Hearts fan, and that's why they want Modern FF to be more like Kingdom Hearts. You know, I made a short about this. Instead of wolves in sheep's clothing, they're more like Mickey Mouse in a Squall Heart outfit, alright? Gunblade, Squall Heart's jacket, Mickey Mouse's head. Haha! Final Fantasy should be action! You know? Turn-based is outdated! Haha! Final Fantasy should be silly and childish! Final Fantasy's always been about change! Haha! G-swell! That's it. And once you see this, you cannot unsee it. So, you're progressing with the pages on your comics? Good man! Good man, I appreciate that. Good man. Getting ready for the next beekeeping session. Oh yeah, fuck, that's rough. Yeah. And the sad thing is, right, is that when FF does try to be like Kingdom Hearts, at least with 15, the combat wasn't as good. FF15's combat wasn't as good as Kingdom Hearts combat. Not 1 or 2. 16 is trying to mimic Devil May Cry. 7 Remake Rebirth is, you know, we've already broken down that thing. Yeah. What's my opinion on metaphor? Oh, shit! Wait! Sorry, I got distracted. Get me out of here. It's sanitized and removed some of the personal high-stakes drama and darker elements of the original FF7. Yeah, exactly. The original FF7, for example, does things that you will never see in Kingdom Hearts. Ever. You will not see, for example, Cloud in a wheelchair in a vegetative state in Kingdom Hearts, and then Zack literally gets shot in the fucking shot in the stomach, and then have bullets pumped through him while his body convulses in like a sickening vision. Like, you're not gonna see that in Kingdom Hearts, but you will see that in the original OG FF7, and it's a pity because Square, in my opinion, kind of nailed it, story-wise, tonal-wise, in FF7, and they were never quite ever able to match that again. You saw glimpses of it, like Auron from FF10, I think, can hold his own in the FF7 world. But you don't ever see anyone like Sid Highwind show up again, except sort of as Sid in FF16. And then they just waste his character 1/3 of the way into the story because they wanted a Game of Thrones moment, they wanted an heiress death scene. Well, guess what? It was neither of those things. It was just disappointing. It was like, no, we needed that guy. He was a carry. He was one of the best things in the story, and fuck, okay, it's out. Oh, great. Now it's just Clive, you know. Yeah. It's sad, you know. Like, 8's characters look really cool, but they are written to be more immature than 7's characters. 9 is interesting because the characters look cute, but what they go through is psychologically really intense. But the aesthetic of 9 puts off a lot of people who want an aesthetic like FF7, 8, 10, a Metal Gear Solid aesthetic, a Witcher aesthetic, you know what I mean? Those kinds of people who, for them, that's a bit of a deal breaker, and that's fair enough, that's fine if that's a deal breaker for you, alright? Art style does matter. Anyone who says that art doesn't matter does not know what the fuck they are talking about, alright? Art is extremely important. Art style is massively god tier level important. Art style is so important that the entire field of art, which encompasses music, theater, writing, acting, is called art. That's how important it is. Like, you can't say, what does art style matter in an artistic medium? You bloody psychopaths. Anyone who says that is just pissed off that you don't want to play Xenoblade because it's anime. They're just pissed off that you don't want to play Bravely Default because everyone's chibi, alright? They're just pissed off that you don't want to play this or that because the art style puts you off. Base take? Thank you. I appreciate it. Correct take. You know, so there you go. Come on that. You know, fucking about. Let's go have a look. Let's go have a look. Let's say hello to Edward, you fucking mange. Art style is staggeringly important, you know. And I'm saying this as someone who who loves anime, who watches a lot of anime, but I can understand if anime is not your thing. Oh, we need to talk to Edward, though. So, I think. Why does FF8 catch a stray? FF8 looks amazing, it sounds amazing, but its storytelling is a bit of a mess, and its characters aren't that well written, in my opinion. So, alright. Enough fucking about. Let's do this thing.
Oh jeez, you've returned. Thank you for your help, Edward, even if you are mostly useless. Well, there's no need to thank me. Oh gosh.
What I don't understand is how that worked.
Well, I first heard that melody back when I traveled as a minstrel. I recalled it being a song to ward off elves, and I thought it might work.
Wallow! We owe you our lives, sir. Also, I owe you a bowl of chicken rice.
No, I only... Oh, jeez! Edward! Tellah, die!
I have long wondered what Anna saw in you, but now I understand. At first I thought you were a spoony bard, but now I realize you've got balls of steel.
Oh, well, they are rather swollen.
Now shut your face and heal your wounds. I promise you that I shall avenge Anna for the both of us.
Well, thank you. Oh gosh, Edward, I look forward to fighting alongside you again. Anna, now I understand why you did what you did. Oh jeez.
And scene. Ladies and gentlemen, and scene. Spoony Bard's a great insult. You missed it, but congrats, Nyaka. I finished 12. I'm so happy. Oh my god. Alright, let's keep going. Let me refill my water. Final Fantasy VIII is patient 0 for Square's future writing problems. Well, that's the thing. When I replayed FF12 after Rebirth, there's a part where Laguna gives them a speech on the airship about, like, what they're gonna do, and it was so bloated, and it was so Disney, and it's like, and if we get lost through all this time travel, just remember to love. Just love each other. Remember your love for each other. Oh gosh, oh jeez. I was like, oh my god. This is Kingdom Hearts writing. In FF8. Seriously, no, look it up. Seriously, look up the speech where Laguna is telling them what they're going to do when they jump through 50 timelines at the end of 8, or Disc 3, I think. And I was like, oh my god, this is fucking Kingdom Hearts. It's unbelievable. Right after 7, as soon as 7 was over. 10, you also get a lot of Kingdom Hearts as well. That's where a lot of the childishness and cringe comes in. Also, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you understand the context of the Titus laugh scene, alright? You can still think it's stupid, alright? I know that the Titus laugh scene is a literal mind virus, okay? And people think that if you don't like the scene, it means you didn't understand it. Alright? No. You can understand the scene and still think it's stupid, alright? You fucking psychopaths. You have to accept that this is a possibility. I know your brains think didn't like scene equals didn't understand. Understand scene equals have to like it. I know that's how you think the world works, but you are wrong, and everyone thinks you're a fucking idiot if that's how you think, alright? Okay? There is a third possibility. Understand scene, still think it's stupid. And I know that even after all that, it's not that deep, you're right, and even after all that, there's still gonna be like... So you didn't understand the scene? Says he understands the scene, proves he didn't. You know what I mean? It's like, my god. My god. Alright, enough fucking about. Let's, where am I supposed to go next? I'm lost! Oh, jeez. You understand flat earthers, you still think they're stupid? Yeah, by that logic, if you understand flat earth or what their theory is, then you have to believe in it. That's good. Oh, I'm using that. So Titus laugh defenders are like flat earthers. Oh, I'm gonna use that. I'll be like, do you understand flat earth? If they say they do, then they have to be flat earthers. Ooh, that's great. Ooh, I can work with that. Good. I'm always looking for more ways to annoy them. Well, what I usually do in the comments is when they say you didn't understand it, I just type, in all caps. And if eventually they reach the point where you're like, okay, this is being really annoying, I'm like, I don't think you understand the context of my laugh. Remember, if they understand the context, they have to like it. Those are the rules. Let's give you some of these. Yeah, whatever. Just be really annoying to them and tell them they don't understand the context. That's the best thing you can do, I think. People can't admit they're wrong, 2026 edition. Yeah. Then they accuse you of refusing to engage with the argument. Well, that's the thing, you spell it out in a way a 5-year-old could understand, and then they just refuse to get it. They refuse to get it because in their minds, if that scene is stupid, or if anyone doesn't like that scene for legitimate reasons, then they can't like it. There's like a weird hive mind mentality about this. There's a lot of people who, they don't have confidence in their own opinion. They can't stand against a crowd. They need everyone to be on their side or everyone to like it, or else they don't feel like they have the right to like it. So no, you can be the only person in the world with that opinion, and it can still be your opinion. Angel Roche, thank you for the 100 bits, and thank you for the 6-year anniversary. That's true, Wise Dave. Without the Titus laugh, I wouldn't have the Titus laugh to annoy people with. So, in a way, I think it's stupid, but I'm glad it exists, so I can annoy people with that. Kale, thank you for the 100 bits.
Right, you all right.
Yeah. Standing alone is better than being a coward? Well, look, you gotta be true to yourself at the end of the day, you know?
Gotta look yourself in the mirror.
What's your opinion on Metaphor Re-Fantasio? I haven't played it yet, but I will. I do want to stream it one day. We beat the Dark Elf. Why do we want to beat him again? Oh yeah, to get the crystal. I think this is it. I think we gotta go to the crystal room. Yeah, that has to be it. Sometimes you have to look yourself in the mirror and realize that you're Captain Bosch. Exactly. Oh, sane. Oh, my goodness. The Earth Crystal. You've returned to us. Oh, hurrah, hurrah. I'm assuming Golbez.
I see you have the Earth Crystal.
Ew! That voice!
Kain! Board my ship, you fucking minge. Bring the crystal with you. I'll take you to Rosa, your little axe wound. Well, I do want my gush. Let's do it.
Oh, wait. Unless I go up here? Hang on. Nope, I gotta go outside. Alright. Talk to Edward, eh? Maybe I will. Whee! Oh wait, Edward's over here. Whee! Am I talking like Billy Butcher from The Boys? If you try to do Jason Statham, you're just gonna sound like him anyway. Come here, you.
Oh, jeez, take care.
We already talked to him. Let's get out of here. I like Kain. Kain is sick. Kain looks mad. You didn't like the story of 10, but it's got the best combat of all the FFs. Yeah, no, I think with 10, when I played turn-based for the first time, I was like, holy shit, this is better than ATB. This destroys it, man. ATB should have never been invented. That's my opinion. Where did Kain tell us to go again? Ah, hello. Get in the airship. That's right.
Let's do this scene. Hello. It's me, Kain. Now listen up, you fucking tosser. Where's the Earth Crystal? I've got it here. Where's Rosa? Where's me gush? In the Tower of Salt. Now come aboard.
Thank you, Cyan. I'm looking forward to doing 7 as well.
Kain!
Where the fuck are you heading?
Now. Master Golbez would like a word with you. Then he's gonna bum you.
Golbez! Well done, Cecil. You have exceeded even my expectations. Wretch! Show yourself! You made me sound Scottish for a moment. In due time, you will yet come to understand my benevolence.
Wallow! What benevolence law?
Rosa stands beside me at the top of this tower. Bring the crystal here and the energon cubes, and we will make the trade. She'd better be safe. Then you had best hurry. We wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to her. We wouldn't want her to transform and roll out.
Well, let us begin. Oh, thank you. Thank you for enjoying the Golbez voice. Appreciate it. Very accurate, Megatron. It's Optimus Prime, not Megatron. You know, I know what you said.
I know what you're doing.
Whee! The flame mail.
Well. Looks like I'm a flaming homosexual. Let's go.
One shall stand, and one shall be rebirthed. You who have not been remade, now beg to be? I thought you wanted to be remastered.
No! Megatron! I mean, Optimus, please! Don't remake me! I love Starscream. I think... Oh, wait. I've got encounters turned off. Starscream is one of my favorite, like, sort of, side villains. He's just so clearly evil. He's just so clearly going to fuck over Megatron the first, like, chance he gets. But I guess he's sort of strong, so Megatron keeps him around. He's sort of useful.
Kick. Black magic. Fun. Doggery. Oro. Sail.
Fuck.
Oh, wow, this might be a waste of MP. You're not so tough. Super Saiyan, thank you for the $4 super chat. Speaking of Fist of the North Star, Golbez's sprite is based off Rao. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. That's mad. Rao is fucking awesome, man. Rao is such a cool character. Monsters! Fiery Hound. Focus. Oh my god. Oh no! Oh no! Star Platinum! Swallow! This thing is strong. But you're made of fire, so this should fuck you up. $8,000 damage. Is that a lot of damage in this game? Flame Sword!
Good. Now I'm even more of a flaming homosexual. There we go.
That seems like that's a lot of damage. That seemed very strong.
Whee! You betrayed yourself, Furious. Yeah.
How did you guys play slideshow games back in the 1990s, Dangerous? Listen, mate, it was about heart, all right? It was about heart. There was a time when, let me put it this way, a lot of 90s games that were action games, they might have looked cute, but they were harder than Dark Souls, all right? And when you're new to video games and you play them on like a Sega Mega Drive or Master System or Nintendo, when you play games like Alex the Kid and you get the shit kicked out of you on level 1, or Echo the Dolphin, where it's beautiful but you don't know where to go, you discover games like Final Fantasy. And through just grinding, through fighting enough battles, you can keep progressing the story. Right away! In fact, yeah, that's the thing. We grew up on games like The Lion King. We grew up on games like Aladdin. You don't understand how difficult the things were. And you couldn't save your game, and you didn't have infinite lives. Alright? You get halfway through the game, you get to the end of the game, and you run out of lives and continues, and it's just game over. You have to start again. From the very beginning. You don't understand how bad things were back in the 90s. Then you get games like Final Fantasy, where you can save your game, and you can progress by getting strong enough through grinding. And you weren't even grinding, it was just like, it was fun. You didn't even think about it. It was just like a fun new type of game. So, for a lot of you, many of your first experiences of beating games for the first time ever may have actually been Final Fantasies. Think about that. You ever thought about that, Sunny Jim? Now, it's different today. You know, games like Souls, in my opinion, have kind of perfected it. Like, they are the best of the old in terms of that feeling of adventure and like, what the fuck is this? Oh my god, what is that? You know what I mean? Like, Souls have that feeling, but they've also got modern game mechanics and quality of life. And that's why they're so good. It's why Expedition 33 is so good. Expedition 33 is built on the foundation of this. Games like FF4, 1 to 10 laid the foundation for E33, and then they just took this type of game and then they made it with 2025 technology and all the trimmings of like all the good stuff of modern things and everything else. So, have I played Tactics? Oh yeah, it's on my VODs channel. Also, I am lost. But that's because I'm talking to chat. And it's okay. It's okay. We can always just turn off encounters and find the next room. I'm lost. Where do I go? You know what? Fuck it. I just want to find the next room. Fuck it. I don't care. I don't care. Right? I'm just going in circles. Wait, Square, where's the yellow paint? Where's the yellow paint that tells me where to go next? Where? How do I get? Oh, no, wait. I'm an idiot. It was right in front of me the entire time. Have I played Type 0? No, and I never will. Behold! Nailed it. Only Spoony Bards get lost. Alright, we can turn this back on now. Hey, that's cheating? You're damn straight it is. I feel zero guilt. Abe's Odyssey makes Dark Souls look like FF12. Well, no, because Abe's Odyssey... Oh my god, what a fetching lady. Soldieress? I'm sorry, madam. I'm gonna have to send you to L. Abe's Odyssey, you could save your game and you had, like, infinite continues, you know what I mean? Like, it's still better. It's still better than Sega Mega Drive. Like, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 was one of the first games that had the ability to save your game on a cartridge. And you needed that because you wanted to get all the Chaos Emeralds so you could turn Super Sonic. And when you put Sonic 3 into Sonic and Knuckles, you can then get Super Tails and Super Knuckles, which is elite level boomer knowledge. Very few of you have probably done that or even know what the hell I'm talking about. So, I do want to stream Sonic 2 and 3 at some point. And, even Sonic Mania, because Sonic Mania is fucking sick. And I never finished it. Yeah. Abe's Odyssey is the only game where you can get shot dead for farting. You can fart, and that alerts guards. You can press a button that makes you fart, alerts guards to where you are, and they will shoot you. And I love the sligs, man. I love the base enemies in that game. They are such Gronks. You know, they make that metallic sound, like, in it, in it, and when they shoot you, they laugh. They shoot you like, when they see you, they're like, wait. And then they like, but they say wait so they can shoot you. They're fucking terrible people. I can't do that sound, but it's great. Sligs, I think, are one of my favorite sort of base enemies in anything. Oh! We might be a bit strong. Fuck. That game is incredible, Hobgoblin. Oh, mate. Abe's Odyssey is a masterpiece. Abe's Odyssey has like FF7 levels of bleakness in it, but like it's even worse. It's almost like Legacy of Kain levels of bleakness, but then like comedy mixed in at the same time. Huh? Hang on. Wait. We're turning off encounters. I just want to explore this area a wee bit. Wee. Wee. Huh? Aha! The Hellclaw. Give me that. Abe's Odyssey feels oppressive, like you feel the dread. You do, but it's also funny because of the comedy at the same time. But in a way that's almost more brutal. Like this horrible thing will shoot you dead, and when you're dead, it's like, like it's just laughing and like making these taunting sounds when you're dead. It's like, man, this is brutal. Also, it's cool because in Abe's Odyssey you feel really weak. Like one bullet, you're dead. And you don't really have any attacks either. But that is a deliberate design choice because when you feel really weak in Abe's Odyssey, you respect that world. You really feel how dangerous it is. Sage's Supplies? That's good enough. Animal Foot, thank you for the $5 super chat. Did I beat 12? I did. I did, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy I beat 12. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Another game I really want to play, because its atmosphere and its vibe seem really strong and really artistic, is Shadow of the Colossus. I've only played that to the flying boss. And I was like, this is too hard. And I stopped. Also, I was really unemployed back then, so, you know, I had to... Anyway. But I want to finish Shadow of the Colossus, because that is a beautiful game. That game is a work of art. That game is like... I don't know, I've never seen anything like it. A game with no enemies at all, just bosses. And each boss is like this magnificent work of art and a puzzle, and then you feel really bad for killing it, you know. Makes you think. Angel, thank you for the 100 Bitteroo. So, this tower type got used in Pokemon a lot. It feels like it, doesn't it? I do have to do RE9, but first I have to do RE4. But that'll be fun. RE4 and RE9, I reckon will be really fun streams. I reckon they'll be sick. No, there must be more back here. Da, 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 na, na. Shadow Colossus has a realistic mechanic for riding horses. I forget about it, but I remember like riding around in that game on your horse feels really good. Wait, what? Did I just backtrack? No, I didn't. Whoops. Wait. No. No way am I backtracking. Hang on. Wait, I'm lost. I'm lost. I need to play 4 in order to understand 9's story. That's the thing. I know 2. I've done 2 on stream. How am I? No way am I? Hang on. Wait. Sorry, chat. I need to unzorro myself because I'm like lost right now. Sorry, I'm thinking too much about the conversation and not about this actual game. So, it's alright. Okay. Oh! It was right in front of me the whole time! Oh god, this is the Mega Sisters, isn't it? Alright, let's think of some voices for them. Oh my god, you big filly! Welcome to the Tower of VOD. Charmed, I'm sure.
Welcome! We're the Mega Sisters. We serve Barbarisia, Lord of Wind.
Mendy! Wait, what was the other one? Sandy.
And Cindy.
We're afraid you'll... Oh my... Wait, what were the voices again? Fuck it.
Well, we're afraid your journey is over.
Will I take your crithral, you big handsome paladin?
Yeah, say goodbye to your loving Rosa.
Delta attack! Oh god, that was terrible. Rubbish! Rubbish. Ooh. Tall one's a bit of a baddie. Alright.
Fine. Let's do this.
Bash the kid first.
Black magic. Fire Ogre. Oh my god, you ready, sis?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, no, it's on the small one. It'll be fine. Oh my god, cast a spell, Mindy.
Okay, reflect this, honey buns.
Delta.
Attack!
Okay, we're okay. We're right.
Oh yeah? Fuck you. Stop hitting him. Sawanu!
Oh! They put reflect on him? Ah! Get wrecked, kid. Oh yeah? Watch my physical attacks. Am I actually too strong? Uh-oh. Oh yeah? Oh yeah?
Watch this.
Reflect. I know I've got reflect on me.
What? No.
Oh, fuck. Okay, kill the tall one then.
Attack!
Oh my god, they can res the kid. Okay, bash this one. Oh my god, ready, Fev?
Reflect!
Gotta get rid of Cindy. You gotta get rid of the fat one? Okay.
Cast a spell, Mindy.
Okay. Megamon, welcome in. Thank you for the happy anniversary. Thank you. Cindy's the healer. Okay, yeah, I gotta pay attention to that. So kill the fat one.
Focus!
I say. Oh yeah? Ha, well, watch when I do this. Alright, bash the healer.
Cast the spell, Mindy.
Okay, honey bun. What do you mean I have to bash the fridge first? She's protecting the snacks. Ah ha ha! Hey, nice reflect, asshole! Confuse? Ooh. Well, did you forget I'd reflect on? You silly sausage. Alright, bash the kid. Get the kid next. Alright, get the tall one.
Shinku!
Ooh, that's Osmosu. Berserk? Uh-oh. You don't want to Berserk Yang, alright? That guy's crazy. Oh, well, you don't want to blame but yourself. Nailed it! These spell effects look cool. Dude, the pixel remasters are really fun. They look really nice, you know what I mean? Like, the fire spells, the spells look cool, music is fine, the quality of life is really nice. Grace, thank you for the super chat. I finished 12 and I'm so happy about it. I'm so happy. Oh my god, this can't be!
Our Delta attack failed?
Oh my god, no! Ooh-woo!
Oh, whoa!
Ooh-woo. Gosh. Yay! Nailed it. You're picky about the sprites, but overall they're fine. Well, these sprites still fundamentally look like the sprites of the OG. Whereas, you've seen the sprites from FF6 before the Pixel remasters came out, right? Like, they ported the phone version to Steam. Those sprites look so ugly that I refunded the game on the spot. Immediately. Bought it, saw the sprites, I'm like, this is dog shit. And just, basically, yeah. When you talk about the mobile version, yeah, they look so bad. They look so bad. So, what do we have here? Ooh! Ladies and gentlemen, let's do this thing. Do I think people should play FF12 and finish it to pursue happiness in life? I think FF12 is what you should play if you find that you are too happy and you want a solution to that problem. Alright, we'll fix that.
Oh! Welcome. Golbez! That's my line.
Where's Rosa? Where's me minge?
First,
No, hang on, what's his voice?
first, the crystal.
She better be alright.
Hand over the crystal now, or she dies.
Here, take it.
You have handed over the Earth crystal.
There. Now where's Rosa?
Rosa? Whomever are you talking about? Nani! You double-crossing cur! You filthy English person! Return her this minute! Ignorant dotard! Have you no idea whom you are dealing with? How can I forget the monster who killed my daughter? Vengeance will be mine! Star Platinum, the world! My god, you're much taller than me! Firaga! Such feeble spells rather befit the decrepit old fool that you are. Oh yes? Well, Thundaga, fuck you! Blizzaga!
Damn, Tellah's going nuts.
I must cast Meteor.
No!
Wallow! It will destroy you lot!
I have no choice. Witness my ultimate spell! You shall not pass! Oh my god, I am dead. Impossible. No. No.
Oh no, serious.
My god. You defeated me.
Oh fuck, I'm Kain, and I'm also dead.
No. How could he know Meteor?
Tellah!
It matters not. The crystal is mine. Kain.
Oh fuck, I'm dead.
So, Meteor broke my spell over him. So be it. He no longer serves any purpose. Mark my words, Cecil. Someday, I will destroy you. And the Energon cubes.
Golbez!
Impudent fool. Hadouken! Nani?
Why don't you finish me? Why don't you finish me off? I haven't had it in weeks.
Sorry, no.
No, I'm not making that joke. I'm gonna make it serious. Why don't you finish me?
You.
Nani?
What is going on?
Oh no.
I'm evolving into a modern, voice-acted Final Fantasy character.
Huh?
We will settle this the next time we meet.
Wallow! Cecil! Are you alright, me wee laddie?
Yes. Meteor must have weakened him. Tellah, are you hurt?
I failed. Keep still. I'm such a fool. I lost myself and my own hatred. Avenge my daughter for me. I beg of you.
Tellah! No!
Dot, dot, dot. That means I'm dead.
Get up. Get up, you old geezer. Yeah, I'm sorry I called you English. Tellah. Oh, I bet your daughter is mighty proud of you. You did good, old man. Oh, fuck, he's disappeared. Tellah. Anna, I swear on my life, I'll avenge you both, even though you just evaporated. What are you, Kain? Kain! Kain! Cecil. Oh, fuck me. I'm sorry, mate. What have I done? Don't blame yourself. You had no control over your actions. But a part of me, he was still awake. Yet I stood by, and I just watched as Chelsea beat Man U 2-0. Oh, fuck, sorry. No, this is serious. I just stood and watched as Rosa. Rosa, where is she? Beyond those doors. We gotta fucking hurry.
Let's do this. Sorry, that was serious, but also a bit silly.
Oh! Oh my gosh! Cecil, you came for me, honey buns! What? Oh my god!
That was nearly the end of it.
Rosa. Oh, you. I knew you'd come. I knew you couldn't resist these big bazunga bungas. Oh, yeah, motorboat me. Oh, I missed you so much. I missed this lovely chest. And I just realized that... Oh, Cecil, put your face in there. I know you missed it. You realize what, Cecil? Just spit it out. Wait a minute. Is that Kain? Don't worry. He's back to normal. He supports Chelsea once again. Golbez brainwashed him and made him support Tottenham. Tottenham? Wow. Yeah, that's definitely mind-controlled. Also, Tellah's meteor. It broke Golbez's spell. Forgive me, Rosa. I was not completely under Golbez's control. Part of me still wanted Man U to win. I tried my best to keep you close at any cost. Oh, Kain. ... Let's fight together, Kain. After all that I've done, I don't deserve the honor to motorboat you, to put my face in those beautiful double G's. But what? Hey, shut your fucking face! Save the corny drama for later. We've got a scram. Let's go, Kain. Maybe you and I can motorboat Rosa together. Wait, is that my voice? Ah, close enough. We need your help now and more than ever. Cecil. Rosa. Thank you. You fucking minge.
White Mage Rosa and Dragoon Kain have joined your party. And scene. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Look how much happier I am playing this than FF12. I feel like a new man.
Life has been breathed back into me.
Alright. Equip. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Thank you. Thank you for the clappies, chat. Thank you. Thank you. Reunited. Feels so good. Feels good. Because you actually play this Horf cut instead of the game playing itself. Who would have thought?
That sure was close.
So, it's night and day, Eris. Night and day, Sebby. I need to learn better British accents and stuff. Because I can't do a Scouse. Also, Faith, chin chin. Thank you for the cheers. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Pleasure to meet you at a time of getting your dues and recognition. Thank you. Thank you. I seem so alive, Arrow. I was just like... I was dying. Wait a minute. Who's this? Oh my god. Wait, no, wait. This is... What's her name?
Barbarisia.
Let's get... What voice should we give her, chat? What voice should we give her? We could try Russian. Let's try a few voices. CL voice? Okay, fuck it. It seems Master Golbez has, like, underestimated you. No. Let's try something else. The babe? Oh my god. No, we're not doing that. It seems Master Golbez has underestimated you. I am a Russian. That's good enough.
It's the Lord of Wind, Barbarecia.
You disappoint me, Kain. Falling back in with such weaklings despite your powers.
I've simply come to my senses and start simping for Golbez. I remembered that I'm straight, and I've grown sick of siding with animals like you.
You snotty little wretch. I'll enjoy killing every single one of you. I am a Russian.
Let's see about that. Come here, you fucking minge.
Oh!
What a sexy lady.
Keith, thank you for the 100 bits. Chaos Champion, thank you for the $14 super chat. Oh, fuck! Just 1 second. Kiraga, get Cecil back up. Jump! Focus! Oh! Violent winds inhibit regular attacks, only jump attacks will work. Alright, Kain, let's do it. Okay, let's go. It's so sick. Let's give you Shell. Let's shell us. Gradual petrification. Let's get that off you. Yeah, my Russian's really bad, but you know, I'm trying. Ooh. Let's show Yang. Terrible. Hey, no. My Russian was perfect. Maybe she's weak against magic at this point. We don't have any magic. Alright. Cover! Oh! Raise what gives you gradual petrification, I see. Alright, watch this. Focus! Oh my god. Kiraga on Rosa. You, Cecil? Let's give her a gold needle so she doesn't get petrified. Actually, we don't need Shell, do we? Because that move just reduces you to minimal HP regardless. Yes, I see. I think I understand this mechanic. Actually, maybe I should wait till she tornadoes before jumping, because there's not that much damage. You missed! You're a rubbish Dragoon Kain. Let's keep focusing. Yeah, that can't kill you, Tornado. And raise its own thing. Kiraga, yourself. Cecil. Gold needle. Kain, time for you to do your thing. Shaku, let's study her. I'm a nerd. Oh my god, Yang! Holy shit, Sunny Jim. Yang still does a lot of damage even when she's tornadoed up. More interactive than FF12? What do you mean? What do you mean? This is exactly the same. According to FF12 Andes, this is exactly the same. Alright? Let's see, let's give you... Oh no, he's dead! But no, not defend, no! There's no difference between spamming attack and using gambits. Oh no! Tornadoed? Good. Lol. Nice. Kiraga on Sid. Boop. How much HP do you have? Why aren't you using auto battle? I know. Why aren't you using the superior system? You know what, Blue Barrack, you're not wrong. I have touched more controls in this one fight than I did for my entire FF12 playthrough. Oh my god, I can't believe that. Actually, I actually can't believe this. I can't believe that. That just clicked to me right now. That is amazing. Oh my god, that's insane. That's actually nuts. Really think about that, chap. I pressed more buttons in this one fight than I did for my entire playthrough for FF12. Also, let me just do one thing. Let me just... hang on. Wait, I need to fix my chat up because it's covering this. So, you hold the line. Just 1 second. Where's my chat? This is pissing me off. There we go. Nailed it. Wait, am I on wait? Alright, let's go. Alright. Let's queue right. I don't think I'm on wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh! Get fucked. Better fight than Yazamat? This is a better fight than Yazamat. It's better. Is FF12 worse than Spirits Within? Ooh, that's a tough question to answer. They're both equal. They're both very, very destructive to Final Fantasy. Stills, welcome in. She put up a bigger fight than the sisters. That was actually a bit tough. Oh yeah, level up, boys. It's still not over. The last elemental lord still remains with my perfect Russian accent. Anyway, look, it's too hard. Regardless, like, you'll never leave here alive. No, wait, that's Rosa's voice. See you later, honey boo-boo. Alright, close enough.
The tower's collapsing. Damn it.
That kid! Oh, hold me, Cecil. Teleport!
Who suggested Mrs. Bighead from Rocco's Modern Life as the voice basis for Rosa? This is your fault.
This is...
Oh yes, it's your room in Baron, where a lot of things have happened.
Sorry. Alright, well, thank you for that piece of information. Now we've taken care of the fake king. There's nothing to worry about.
Cecil, there's something I've got to tell you.
What is it?
It's about the fucking crystals. Well, we've lost Troya's Earth crystal to Golbez. That means he holds all the crystals. Not quite. He's only got 4.
You mean there's more?
I've heard legends, but they can't be true.
You can't mean.
They are. The dark crystals are real.
Oh, that makes sense. After all, our world's got light crystals. Also, The Dark Crystal was a great movie by Jim Henson. Not a lot of people have seen it though, but it's got a fantastic puppet worth. Hey, shut up, la! That has nothing to do with FF14 already. FF4 la. Yeah, same thing la. So, where are these dark crystals la? FF4 and 14 are not the same thing, but...
Shut up! We're doing this scene! In some other world. Perhaps. Exactly. So you see, Golbez has only half the crystals.
Well, now that we know they exist, but how do we go about finding them?
Golbez knows of their location. Well, I mean, no, that's my line. There's no time to lose. Where are they? They lie under the surface of the earth, in the underworld.
Wallow! That cannot be la! Underground? Are you fucking sure about this, you English person?
Just because I'm English doesn't mean I'm wrong, you Scottish ponce. Anyway, that's what I heard Golbez say. He also said that when all the crystals of light and darkness are gathered, a path to the moon will open. A path to the moon? I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I heard there's Loporrits up there. Silly little rabbits, including one called Puddingway. Anyway, you take it.
Obtained a magma rock.
This is a key. If we use it somewhere, it should open a path to the underworld.
Wallow! But where?
Yeah, where do we use it? I wish I knew. I was too busy watching the game last night.
Ah, no worries. We'll just fly around the world on the Enterprise. We'll find a wee place.
But we lost the airship near the Tower of Zot.
Ah, fuck that. My baby's equipped with autopilot. I bet she's flown back already. Wallow! Then we have a plan, law.
Oh, Sid, what would we do without you? Anyway, I know a little way I might, be able to reward you later on. I can blow your bagpipes, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I certainly hope you do, Rosa. I haven't had it in weeks. Besides, we leave first thing tomorrow. Let's rest up for our journey to the underworld.
I don't understand. Why didn't Golbez finish me off in the tower? Why is it always Rosa who has to finish me off, and sometimes Kain?
Oh, Cecil?
Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. Come on, let's go get some rest.
And scene! Ladies and gentlemen, that was the Academy Award-winning voice acting of Sebbywebz TV. Normally to get acting that good, you would have to pay $22.99 to the cinema. But here on Sebbywebz, we give that away for free. The Rosa with the voice of an angel. Locksmith, we don't end every sentence with la all the time. That sounds like some Singaporean propaganda to me. Every sentence ends with la. It's the law. So, oh my god. God, this game is so fun. Notice how every scene is just like fun and necessary. Like, this game is a masterclass in just like scene efficiency or dialogue efficiency or like storytelling efficiency. It's so good. The Statham accent made the scene feel heated as fuck. Oh, cheers. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, Dark Crystal is a mad movie, by the way. Very unique. Nothing else like it. I don't think there's any humans in the entire movie at all. Like, even the humans are sort of like puppets to an extent. A very interesting film. A very experimental, unique film. Not many like it. So, alright, I'm gonna drink some of this water. You love the voice acting in this game, Sapirox? Thank you. Thank you, chat. Thank you for enjoying my shocking VA.
Rosa for the streets? You damn straight she is.
Also, thank you for enjoying the haircut. Limitations are better than artistic endeavors and unlimited freedoms. Constrictions make you get creative. Well, isn't it interesting? Like, say like Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. Looks like a AAA game. Looks better than some. But they're actually just kind of working with a restricted budget. And like Unreal 5. And they're just trying to make Unreal 5 look as good as possible. Because Unreal 5 can like make things look really good for not too much, from what I hear. I'm not an expert in this. Where do I need to go next? I'm lost. But, you know, with that, you just need to make characters just kind of look interesting and attractive and all that. You need to have like a strong art style. You can't just throw money at the problem and hope for the best. What's an example of fluff dialogue? Anything Alphino says in FF14. 99% of the time. Anything Wu Clamart says in Dawn Trail. That would be my answer for what is fluff dialogue. Alright? Completely unnecessary. Character shows up and just exposition dumps for 40 pages about the history of the seeds these farmers use. The history of the plants in this town. And it's not optional, it's main dialogue as well. FF14 in general will take about 20 chat boxes to say what could have been said in 5. That's a real problem. So, wait, Palam and Porom in the hallway? Wait, are they still there? I'm also lost with them. Yeah, a lot of FF7 Rebirth is filler, a lot of FF7. Oh, Leslie's entire character in FF7 Remake. That's all filler, all fluff, all completely unnecessary. Yeah. I know that sounds harsh, but it's true. It's not really until Shadowbringers that Alphino did or said anything cool. I was like, okay, hang on, he's kind of alright here. Eben, exactly. If it doesn't move the story forward or develop character, then it's fluff. I made a short about this. No, I'm not gonna play it. Basically, here's the rule of dialogue, okay? Every line of dialogue, every single thing that every character says has to do one of two things, if not both. One, move the story forward, move the action forward, or two, develop character. That's it. And good dialogue can do both things at once. Now, I'm lost! Where the fuck do I go? In my comments of that short, there's always some smartasses coming in and being like, 3 to world build. It's like, no. World building can be achieved with 1 and 2. Or like, 4 to entertain. If 1 and 2 are not entertaining, it's bad writing. 5 to tell a joke. Again, you can tell jokes, you can be humorous through 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2, everything. Move the story forward or develop character. Everything else is unnecessary fluff. I am lost in this castle, but I think... Where the fuck? I'm lost! I'm lost! Where do I go? Where do I go? So I'm trying to have a complicated conversation with you guys at the same time. Okay, it has to be this way. Has to be. I'm lost! World building is character development because the world is a character? No, wrong. And I'll tell you why. Because by that logic, everything Alphino says is now good dialogue. You see what I mean? No, you're wrong. You're wrong. What you need to do is world building needs to be through active dialogue or character development. And, you can do exposition, but you have to get away with it. If you're gonna have a character just show up and be like, here's what's going on in the world, you better make it so entertaining that you just get away with it. Down and right door. So it's gotta be, it's this one. Okay, so it is this one. Oh, I haven't done this yet. Yes, I'm free! I'm free! How did I get lost in the castle? No. World building. Okay, you want... Let me prove you wrong right here, on the spot, right now. If by your definition good dialogue is world building... Okay, fuck, what's that woman's name in FF16? Lord Dump Woman. What's her name? The one with white hair? Oh, fuck, what's her name again? You know what I'm talking about! Who is the woman in FF16 who Lord dumps with the map? Vivian! Alright? All of Vivian's map lessons. If you say that good dialogue is world building, then by that definition, this is good dialogue.
Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast.
Notice how unbelievably boring that is? Notice how, like, staggeringly boring that is? No. World building is not good dialogue. World building can be achieved through active dialogue, move the story forward, or character development. And if you're gonna do an exposition dump, then it needs to be so entertaining that you get away with it. It's better than Alphino. Shorter than Alphino. That's the only reason it's a bit better. It's still bad. It doesn't matter. Look, let me put it this way, okay? Getting kicked in the balls is better than getting stabbed with a knife. Alright? But this doesn't mean that getting kicked in the balls is good. Does that make any sense? Does that... You know what I mean? Getting kicked in the balls sucks, but I'd rather get kicked in the balls than have someone stab me with a knife. It's very... You've been stabbed, just gonna say, okay, well, how about this? How about this? Punched in the face or stabbed, alright? Getting punched in the face sucks. Doesn't mean it's good because getting stabbed is worse. This logic does not work. It doesn't check out. Never again will monsters rule over this castle. Okay, where do I go? I'm lost. K-Marie! Thank you for that raid. Welcome in, welcome in. Guys, please chuck a follow to the lovely K-Marie. Haven't seen you in a million years. Who are ya? Exposition and world building has always been a gripe of yours. Why do characters need to explain themselves? Well, that's the thing. It's dialogue. It's like, well, as you already know, Bob, here's how the world works. That you already know. You know what I mean? It's stupid. You need to know my opinion on how I feel about E33's world building, because it was also the same as I just played. Voice actor dialogue, what makes it interesting and not boring? No, wrong. No, it's wrong, alright? You're wrong. Here's how E33 would do it, right? Okay, if E33 was doing the type of bad dialogue I'm talking about, characters will come up to you in the very beginning and say, Gustav, so as you already know, every year the paintress, counts down a number, and when that happens, everyone who's under that age evaporates. This has been happening for 100 years, which you already know, but we're going to say it anyway, because the audience doesn't know. Also, this is France, but not quite France, and you know what I mean? You're wrong. E33's world building is through active dialogue. You're not going to find a character come up and lore dump. I'm extremely sensitive to this type of dialogue because I have played FF14. The entire story, from start to finish. I can pick exposition and active dialogue in 1 second because that game is mostly absent of it. The reason E33 appealed to people outside of the JRPG community is because it didn't do that. Because it did not do that. Only JRPG heads, only JRPG fans will sit there, look at 500 pages of exposition and say, yeah, that's fine. I don't see anything out of place here. I don't see anything wrong here. But normal people, all right, I don't include myself amongst normal people, by the way, because I play Final Fantasy. That makes you not normal for the rest of your life. But normal people, when they get at exposition, they fall asleep. They fall asleep. It's not the same. Oh my god. Anyway. Active dialogue keeps you engaged. Exposition puts you to sleep, unless you play JRPGs, in which case you have an incalculable tolerance. If you are a modern JRPG fan, you would find the dictionary to be riveting dialogue, because that's how riveting a lot of its dialogue is. So anyway, not fucking about. You're not normal? No, of course you're not. You're in my stream. You play Final Fantasy. That makes you not normal. Oh, gosh, boss. Is that you? What are you doing here? I'll get back to work right away. Gosh. The only times Exhibition 33 does anything where it's like, here's a character telling their story, is optional stuff. Like the things you find that basically from previous expeditions. Where it's like, we tried to go on this journey, but it was too hard, so we gave up. So we just sat down here on the beach and ate croissants and baguettes, because we're French. You know what I mean? It's optional. It's optional. Main story dialogue should always be, it should always be active. So. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, boss, you're alive! Why not play the 3D remake of FF4? Because I'd rather play this. Do I need to answer that? Also, I think that I can get that chest by doing this. Aha! I solved the puzzle. Right, let's continue. Behold! Welcome in, Karisu. Beck's exposition is optional stuff, Pure Angel. But then you can't say the game is 80 hours without shoving 60 hours of dialogue into it. The thing is, right, like, a good game should just be... Oh! I'm gonna finish the sentence and I'm gonna do this scene. It's better to make a short game that people want to replay endlessly and recommend to others than make a game that's so bloated and long that you can't wait for it to be over and never play it again. For example, Final Fantasy XII.
Cecil. Your Majesty.
Oh yeah, this is Sean Connery, wasn't it? Hang on, I might need a whiskey after this.
Oh shit. Venture to the land of Shomage and return to me here. I might be able to help you then. I might have a wee bottle of Johnny Walker Black for you.
Yes, Your Majesty. That's my favourite whiskey too.
Now if you excuse me, I'm off to the afterlife for a wee bit more whiskey.
Alright, let's do that. Fuck, where did he tell me to go again? I was too busy doing the accent. Dandy, welcome in. Is that Sean Connery from Dragonheart? Yeah, damn straight it is. Chrono Trigger's only 20 hours long. Yeah, you can beat that quite quickly, and that's one of the best games, like, ever made. Like, it's still good today. A modern player can pick it up and play it and still enjoy it. You know. So. Ooh. Kubo. I'll take it. Oh my god.
I can do this, because I'm a prince. I can take everything. Fuck.
It's FF16, it just, as I say, I've already said it, needs to be trimmed, needs to be rewritten. Should be turn-based, but I think if its writing was good enough, it could get away with it. Like, Nier Automata is about as action as it can possibly get, but the story is so good that it works. The story is so good that it's like, fine, you don't even think of Nier Automata being turn-based. It's just really fun. Alright, we got a plan now. What's the best way to play OG FF4? Probably the Pixel Remaster out of them all. So, Veilguard Chibi? That's it, mate. I'm pulling above! Let's see if I can get better equipment here. Whee! Wee, 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 wee. Nier Automata loses all the normies for the first and second playthroughs? I always assumed everyone played it to the end. Although I have a friend who's only played 2B's thing. He's like, oh, that was okay, but it's really short. It's like, no, you're supposed to finish it with 9S. He's like, but I already beat the game. It's like, no, you don't get it. It's not simply you're playing the game twice. There's so much more. You've only played 20% of the game if you only do 2B's story. Wait, where am I supposed to go again? I've lost. What did the king tell me to do? Can I remember? I was too busy voice acting, so... Eben, hugs your 10 rooks, don't listen to them. Your writing is problematic, but you're pretty fun and you stab things real good. Still love you. Nani. South to Agat, thank you. Thank you! Whee! Thank you, chat, for telling me where to go next. Agat. Ah, fuck it. Wee, 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 wee. Drop the magma thing there. Ooh, what have we here? Oh, that was pretty lucky. I may as well save here, then. Just somehow managed to hit that first try. Right, I'm going to refill my whiskey, and I'll be right back, chat. It's time for more hot, sexy FF12 action. Let's do this. The king told you to play 13 and suffer. Oh, God help me. Hey, chat. Fucking back. I got a wee whiskey here. Thank you guys for joining me for my 6-year anniversary since becoming a streamer. It feels bloody good. It also feels great to be done with Final Fantasy 12. I'm so happy. I'm so happy it's out of my life. I'll never have to play that horrible game ever again. Oh, God. But cheers. Thank you. I appreciate it. And it's so nice to be back in FF4. It is so cozy. Look how nice and look how much better this is than 12. It's so good. So cheers. Thank you all for being here. And guys, thank you everyone who has like cheered subs, gifted subs, cheersed, and so on and so forth. Appreciate the hell out of you guys. And I'm sorry I'm missing a lot of chats because it's just so fast these days. It's a lot.
Fuck.
Underwater botany!
Thank you for the 2,000 fucking boots. Appreciate it.
FF4 doesn't have Fran. Look, yeah, gooners. Alright. Thank you for that 2,000 bits.
Massive.
Kras, you are glad you said that regarding E33 world building comparison, because you're currently learning game dev in UE5 and you're trying to figure out a way to create world building without it being focused on data points in the open world or journal entries without having to develop cutscene content. In your honest opinion, what's a good way to engage the player in world building without it being too overbearing on the dev side? That's a very big question, and I am grossly unqualified to answer it. But E33 kind of shows you how to do it, alright? Main story dialogue is all active dialogue. It's all important scenes, high-stakes stuff. And if you want extra stuff, you go and you just talk to the optional shit. You talk to the NPCs, you find the things that the things that contain previous expeditions, journal entries and stuff like that. That's kind of the way to do it. Every line of the main story should be every line of dialogue related to the main story should be important. Move the story forward or develop character. The only people who have a different opinion on this are people who played way too many modern JRPGs, especially modern Final Fantasy, because they don't know any better for the most part. So, FF4 may have the best world map theme. Conan, it's so nice, isn't it? It's so good. Eben, you're on your second playthrough of Honkai's Star Rail. See, I've heard Genshin and Honkai have a lot of bloat dialogue-wise. So, I haven't played it though, so I can't really compare. What kind of whiskey? It's Ballantine. Chained Echoes Funk. I will stream Chained Echoes at some point, and I'll give you a little preview of it. Where are you? Ah, yes. This is the promo art I made for when I streamed Chained Echoes. Rather proud of this, actually. So as you zoom in, let's see. Look at these characters. Look at this cast of characters right there. Absolutely stunning. How's it feel to play a good Final Fantasy, Ulcerate? It feels like freedom. It feels so good. How do I stream for such long sessions, Rated Mature? I don't know. Once I start, I don't want to stop. But also, once I start, I don't want to stop. And once I do stop, it takes me hours to come down because I'm like full of performance energy. And then it takes me like days to recover. My social battery is nuked for like the next day. So, yeah. But also, I want to keep doing 4. This is fun. So, yeah. Where's the lizard? There. See? Look at him. There's your lizard right there. He's got a fucking joint. He's got a fucking VB. I did my best to bring him to life. Also, I love Billy. I think this is like one of the best parts. Thing is, this is how I actually look when I pick up Billy. Like, just so happy. He does that face as well. Alright, enough talking about it. Let's get out of here. Get out, let's do this.
Fucking VB lizard, mate. You know what, Sebby? You were right.
Yakuza's on the list, Adrian. Don't you worry about that.
Alright. Let's get down to business. Let's go.
Click me back in the game, Scotty.
Whee!
I'm looking forward to RE9. This is a god. The people here all share the same lineage. Our ancestors were dwarves. According to a famous saying, there's two sides to everything, even this world. They gotta be, dwarves are Scottish, so. I'm strong. My grandpa's grandpa was really strong too. He drank a lot of strong whiskey. Ooh, what's in here? Well, hello! Do you wish to change your name? No? Well, fuck off. Alright, Namingway. Ooh, should be some new stuff here. When am I going to replay FF7? Probably after 6. I don't know if I'm going to do that soon. Sid, let's get you some stuff. Yeah, why not? It's a free country. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, well, not much point in there, is there? So, I will let you know when I am streaming 7. Replay Rebirth. You're a funny man. You're a funny man. Let's see if there's any better weapons we have here. Welcome! What can I do for you? Boomerang. That's an edge weapon, isn't it? I'm edging right now. Alright, that's good enough. Thank you! 5 next? I would like to do 5 at some point, but I feel like 6 and 7 should be first. I feel like I need a 6-7 before 5. Yes, I just did the meme. Wee, 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 wee. Behind this door lies a sacred well. It's been there for generations. No one knows how deep it goes. It sure looks deep. Oh, I'll be right back, actually, in-game. No, I'll get the boomerang for edge. You never know. Could be handy. Could be handy. Kain looks sick. How cool is Kain's profile pic? And it's great, like, Cecil's, you know, a good guy paladin right now, but I love when you start off and you're just like, Cecil's evil helmet with Kain's evil helmet. Just looks like your characters are like such bad people. There we go. Whee! FF12 geezer. Planes is waving. FF12 is... I am going to rip on that game for the rest of my life. What? We want to know how our ancestors came here? Well, it's a funny story. I seem to have forgotten the tale. Oh, my trousers have fallen down and I've exposed myself. I guess I'm going to jail. Hey, maybe I'm short because my ancestors were dwarves. I wish they were ogres. Then I'd be really tall. I could bash people. Fun. Let's have a chat with this old lady. Oh, we cannot live without the blessing of the sun, although our ancestors might disagree. Yeah, what's in this house? Skies of Arcadia. Kain brings back memories of Estinian. Oh, he's absolutely based on him, Estinian. As in, Estinian's based on Kain, not the other way around. Me husband's a real swot. He even forgets to eat when he's in his observatory. Oh, yeah. Oh, welcome to Coriol's observatory. We possess Ein's best telescope in Germany. We have recently noticed some anomalous activities on thy moon. That might be the worst German accent you've heard in a long time, so I'm not gonna do that. A ton of FF14 is based on 4. Certainly, like Endwalker and the Golbez stuff. Yeah, Swedish meatballs. Kain was never exceeded in his character design for the entire franchise. He's peak Final Fantasy. I mean, let's have a look at him. Like, just look at this guy, man. He looks awesome. Like, what else was there in... I'm trying to think what else there is, character-wise, who looks like this at the time. I don't know, it just looks so sick. It looks so brutal. It looks lethal, man. And it also looks like really elegant. It looks really sophisticated. He looks handsome and lethal, as Sigvald the Magnificent would say. You know. Yeah, I don't know, man. He's dope. Alpacalypse, appreciate that. Thank you. Finally getting the recognition you deserve. Oh, you, get out of here. Get out of here. I'm very, very lucky. Ricard from FF2? Yeah, but no one's played FF2. And if they have, they hate it, so it doesn't count. So, elegant in its simple brutality, Sandman. You're damn straight. You miss Kovifis, Eben? It's too hard. I'm too old to do Kovifis. They're still on my YouTube, though. Oh, yeah, I am Corio, and a Swedish. I study the two moons because they are big like IKEA meatballs. Oh, sorry. I study the large IKEA meatballs in the sky, one of which has been exhibiting some strange behavior of late. One moon has no sign of activity, but the other has traces of life. It is turning a reddish color, like my IKEA furniture. Oh, sorry, chat, this is really bad. Oh gosh, a color similar to that of blood. I have an inescapable sense of foreboding. Oh gosh, and sometimes I turn Swedish. Okay, that was bad. What's the plan after FF4? I do want to do Devil May Cry soon, but I feel like since RE9 is like out, I should do. How long, chat? At my rate, how long do you think it would take me to finish RE4? Because you gotta do that for 9. I don't think the RE games are that long. Probably 2 streams tops. Devil May Cry 1 to 5 and skipping 2. So, I've never played any of them. So, and I need to know. So, Elmar, you got a Speed Demon achievement RE9. You had to beat the game in 4 hours? Fuck. Don't skip 2. You really want me to play Devil May Cry 2? You want me to play Devil May Cry 2? No one says play Devil May Cry 2. Do you need to play Devil May Cry 2 in order to get the story? Resident Evil 4 would be 2 to 3 streams. Well, appreciate that. Thank you. Don't skip it. We suffered, so you have to suffer too. How long is DMC 2? You know what, though? Ooh, you're right, actually. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. Dark Souls 2 cannot be described. You have to play it yourself. Oh, God. So, Devil May Cry 2, I have to know from experience. All the DMC games are short? Okay, cool. If you use guns, not that long. If you use guns, not that long, I've heard. Now watch this.
What in the world? Oh, fuck.
Whoopsies! Oh god, I'm gonna have to play DMCA 2, you're right. No, you're right, because, oh god, it's the Dark Souls 2 of the series. Oh, you have to know. Type 0, I'll never play FF Type 0, life's too short. Stop the Dark Souls 2 slander, come on. Look, alright, you Dark Souls 2 Andes. I actually like the DS2 fandom, alright? Because you wish you would find a man or a woman who would love you in the same way that a DS2 fan loves their game. Warts and all. For all your flaws. Okay. Now, Dark Souls 2 can be your favorite game, but you have to understand, alright, this is the thing, you have to understand that there are people in the world who don't think that it's peak Souls, who don't think that it's the best Souls game ever made, alright? And they are allowed to think that, alright, you bloody psychos. I do like Dark Souls 2 fans because I think they're really good at trolling the rest of the Souls community and being absolutely stubborn in their defense of DS2. It's a beautiful thing to behold, alright? I learned from them, actually, and how stubborn I can be. The difference is, the games I defend are actually good. So, now, let's do this. We'll save here, and I think we gotta hop into that volcano. Whee! Well, here's the thing. Dark Souls 2 is interesting in that if all other Souls games didn't exist, Dark Souls 2 would be considered a great game. But because it doesn't exist in a vacuum, because it exists in comparison to Dark Souls 1, 3, Bloodborne, and Elden Ring, it falls short of them in a lot of ways. You are wrong for years. Well, here's the thing, Ploop. Like, I don't want to say, like, You're just wrong for liking Dark Souls 2. But it is a problem, alright? It is a problem when the enemy thrusts their sword here at you. Okay, when the enemy thrusts their sword here at you, and you dodge all the way here, and their sword goes there, and then you suddenly find that you are now impaled on the end of their sword, that is a problem. And I don't run into that problem in any other Souls games, you know what I mean? There's the Iron Keep is bad. That is bad game design. It's really bad. It just is. There's a reason everyone quits at the Iron Keep. Now, you can love DS2. If DS2 wasn't good, Elden Ring wouldn't take so much from it. Well, the hub of DS2 is fantastic. It's awesome. I forget what it's called, but it feels like Elden Ring there. Oh, I've played it. Yeah. I've streamed Dark Souls too bad. Iron Keep is your favorite? That's it. I'm going to throw myself into this pit of despair just because you said that. Whee! Oh! Lol. Almost as bad as having Kain in the back row. Oh, fuck, he is! You got me. Guilty. Oh, gosh.
Nani! The Red Wings! Fuck.
You're not a Dark Souls 2 Andy. You just saw someone on YouTube say it's not bad. You are a Dark Souls 2 Andy, because when I ripped on it, you hopped out of lurk to say, hey, stop with the Dark Souls 2 slander. Alright? You say that, and like 50 will pop out of the blue to be like, how dare you insult Peak Souls? And half of them will be joking, and the other half will be serious. Now, you can like Dark Souls too. It's totally fine. But you have to understand why a lot of people think it's the worst in the series. That's where it gets a bit silly. It's alright. This denial that it's considered the worst in the series for legitimate reasons. So, you want to play an FF like this now? You're loving the Schlig, it's fantastic. Look up the Pixel remasters for FF4, 5, 6. You're gonna have a good time. Anyway, I'm gonna do this scene. Voila! How did they beat us here, la?
And who are they fighting?
I'm gonna bust through that lane. Hang on, boys.
She won't hold together. We're going down.
Whee!
Oh gosh, Cecil.
That's Rosa's voice. Canon, by the way.
Rosa. Is everyone alright? Yeah, but the Enterprise. We gotta land. It's too risky to fly in this condition. We got no choice. Let's take it down. Let's do this.
12 is such a bland story. Notice how much better this is than 12's story in every single way. Notice how every character in this game is better than every character in 12. Notice how the story is better than every moment in 12. Your pain in 12 was so entertaining. You're praying I get bullied into doing 13 next. I will do 13 eventually, but I need to recharge. 12 has taken a lot out of me. Alright. But I do also need to take Kain out of the back row. Let's sort this order out. Enough. Nailed it. You pick on Sebby, but he's a great voice actor. Don't get a fat head. Too late. Too late. Alright, let's do this. Now you know you wasn't crazy for like Hound. Now you know you wasn't crazy for liking it back when you played the whole main story on release. Wait, are we talking about 12 or are we talking about this? FF12 changed your life? It did, for the worse.
Wally-o! This is a dwarven castle. King Gyot rules here. Golbez is evil, but you don't look evil. You just look English. And from my perspective, that's worse. Go say King Gyot and get the fuck out of my face. Lally ho is the dwarven greeting. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Lally ho. Now piss off. King Gyot is waiting for you. King Gyat, more likely. No entry, now piss off. Ah, lally ho there. I love this. I do love Scottish stuff. So, Xavier, you just want to hop by and say happy anniversary. I'm studying engineering, getting buried under school work, and your content is my go-to just to relax. All right, gotta go study. Bye. Xavier, thank you so much for saying that. Appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad that my streams and I'm glad that my VODs can help the studying go a bit easier. Good luck. Yeah. Sick. Lally ho versus Rally ho. Opossum. Ooh, I don't know. No entry, now piss off. Dwarven items hold magical powers. Humans can nae handle them. Get fucked. Alright, let's get out of here. Whee! the kids almost look offensive. Oh, hello there. I'm Luca. My door's disappeared. Have you not seen them? God, the kids are so cute here. Oh, scene. Let's do this, boys. Hang on, if I'm gonna do Scottish accents, I'm gonna need a wee bit of whiskey. Well, hello there, boys. You are? I'm King Gyat, ruler of the underworld. State your wee business. We come in search of the Dark Crystals, made by Jim Henson. Ah, say, that was a great film. Same as the others. But from what I've witnessed, I gather that you're not on their side. Please, tell me you still have the Dark Crystals. Unfortunately, they stripped us of 2. Now only 2 remain in our possession. What now? We were a fraction too late now. Yeah, the King's Crystal is wee safe. Our tanks fought them off. And our tanks, and our guns, and our bombs. So, those are your tanks we saw battling the airship on our way here? Airships, you call them. You overworlders create many incredible wonders. Our tanks have taken quite a beating. Can you help us with your airship? Aye. Hello, I'm also Scottish. Oh god, I need to give him a different Scottish accent. Fuck it. Well, I've got the same voice as you. We'd love to, but she got wee busted up real good in the crossfire before. I need to repair her first. Well, even though I've got the same voice as you, we'll do anything in our power to repair your airship. She won't last in the heat of this magma anyway. I'll fix her as best as I can for now. But I need to fly back to the surface, gather some mithril to armor her up better. Cecil! Hey, just button up and relax. I'll be back here before you know it. Besides, this character's got the same voice as me, so it might not make a wee difference. Oh, be careful, Sid, you handsome little Scottish man. Don't worry. I'm a tough old man. Circle jumps. Sid has left the party. Alright. Oh no, wait, that's my man. King Gyot. Where's the crystal? In the safest place in the castle. In my asshole! Sorry. In the safest place in the castle. Hidden behind me throne. Young, what's wrong? Someone is spying on us, law. What? Nanny. Perhaps it was your imagination. I wish it was Solar, but I definitely sense a presence. Open that fucking door! Yes, sire. Fuck. It's locked. Yep. Ho ho ho. Yo ho ho ho. Sorry. It's just me doing, what's his face? Brooke from One Piece. Bloop. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Love Dark Souls 2. Hate Elden Ring. Simple as. You know what? You're entitled to that opinion. Alright.
So much having 80 to 100 voices. Yeah, but they're Scottish, Quentin. They're Scottish, all right? They've got to... They're dwarves. They have to sound that way. It's got to be done.
Nani?
Dolls!
Rings of Power dwarves. We didn't talk about that. Guess who? Calcabrena, Cybotalian. We are cute and we are scary. We love to a kid. Let's take the heads. Spaghetti and the meatballs. A gift for Golbez. Yippee-hoo! Alright, we're on, boys. Oh, shit.
Soyo! Focus. Attack.
How are we doing HP wise? We're okay, do we? Oh! Fuck! Just 1 second, I'll respond to that after this fight because I don't know if I'm on active or wait at this point. Oh no! It's not really worth the damage, is it? Thank you, Tweet, for the $10 super chat. I'll get you after this.
Good work, Kain.
Soyo!
Get fucked.
Pray! Oh, shit!
Now that's what a real boss looks like. Ooh, that music change was so good.
Let's do this.
Oh, fuck. She hit him pretty hard.
Right. Kiraga.
Jump!
Yeah, Tweet, I'll get that super chat as soon as this fight's over. Just want to get a moment to breathe. Oh my god, she's confused. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, Yang, focus. Kain, jump. Cecil, we're going to have to... Ooh. Oh, fuck! No, 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 you meant to... No! Attack Rosa! Ah, ha, ha! I can't... Am I over-leveled? I might be. Whoops. Tweet, thank you. Happy 6 years, dude. It's refreshing to watch someone play the games I played growing up. Not many people in your area play the games you play. Much appreciation and keep doing what you love to do.
Thank you, Tweet. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Easy game. This is your favorite FF behind 6? I'm looking forward to streaming 6 as well. It's sick. You wouldn't be asking the 3D version? Yeah, but the 3D version looks like shit. So... think about that. Baby from Dragon Ball GT. Yeah, you know what? If you prefer that, but I never needed a 3D version of this. Like, do you need a 3D version of like 6 in that regard? I don't know. I think it's like fine pixel wise. Peak incoming. Uh-oh. Ow! Mamma mia! You are big bullies. But now Golbez knows about this place. He's going to get ya, like a plate of linguine.
Nani? Our paths cross again. Golbez!
Sorry, I had to burp. I had a beer before coming here. I commend you for finding your way to the underworld. To reward your efforts, I shall tell you why I am collecting the crystals. I require all 8 in order to reactivate the Tower of Babel, which leads to the moon. Legends say a power beyond our comprehension can be found there. Unicron. I need only one more crystal to turn my dream into reality. You have been of great aid to my quest. Now prepare for your final reward. Oh, shit!
Focus!
Jump!
White magic. Just Kiraga everyone, fuck it.
Hold up!
Miss.
Ha! Your power pales in comparison to mine. I expected more. Eyes, bindery! Open your eyes and gaze upon true terror. Shadow, come forth!
Hello, boys! It's me, Shadow! Oh my god, who's the Black Fang? And who's the Black Fang for you? And a Black Fang for you, Rosa! Oh my god, that's so super.
Farewell, Cecil. Enjoy hanging out with my gay dragon. Mist breath!
Oh my god, I'm dead!
My shadow dragon. Oh no. Destroyed by mist?
Oh fuck, what was her voice again? Are you okay? I'm back!
That voice.
Wait, I need to...
Bayou!
Aether, get up, Rosa.
I'm back, honey buns.
Ooh, let's do this one.
Titan. It's fine. I can take it. Get up, Kain. Hello, hello, hello. It's me, Kain.
Gaia's Wrath!
Big Chungus. Oh, Rosa. Kiraga, everyone.
Say up!
Cecil, get Yang up. Summon...
Ifrit!
Let's summon Clive.
This cannot be. Oh my god, I am dead. How did you beat my gay dragon? He was so super. Sorry, I mean super.
Alright. Good morning, Grofale. Let's do this.
We did it. We defeated Golbez. That's it. Final Fantasy IV is over. It's finished. That's the end of the game.
Oh wait, Rosa...
Oh, Rydia!
You look so different. What happened to you?
Oh gosh, well, Leviathan took me to the land of summons.
What's that?
It's this world of the monsters that I can summon. Uwu. We became friends during my stay. I learned a lot there. I can't use white magic anymore, but I've grown so strong as a summoner. Time flows differently there, so I may have aged quite a bit.
I'll say, you're all grown up, you little honey buns.
Cecil, who the fuck is this? That's the girl we found in the mist. She survived.
Wallow! Fortune favors us indeed, lah.
Rydia, we owe you our lives. Thank you.
Oh gosh, darling, you don't have to thank me. The Queen of the Land of Summons said that a great force is secretly at work, and we must confront it together.
And so we shall.
Summoner Rydia has joined the party.
I cannot perish. Behold, transform into a hand and crawl my way out of here. Haha. I grabbed it with my transformed hand.
The crystal! Forgive me. Golbez has taken the crystal. He transformed and rode out. Aye, one crystal left. We must protect it at all costs.
Yes. Oh gosh, where can we find it, Uwu?
In the sealed cavern to the southwest, where Golbez is no doubt heading. Do not worry, he can nae enter without a key. I got a wee request for you. We'll do anything. It was our fault the crystal was stolen. I want you to retrieve the 7 crystals from the Tower of Babel. Well, that's not going to be fucking easy.
I presume it will be fortified law.
Don't worry, I got a wee plan. You'll sneak in, seize the crystals, while our tanks distract them with our tanks and our guns and our bombs. The plan must be executed immediately, before Golbez returns from the sealed cavern. So, what you fucking think?
Oh gosh, a large force might be waiting.
Yeah, it's a risk.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained law.
Yeah, as His Majesty says, now might be our only bloody chance. Alright. We'll go to the tower, reclaim the crystals.
So Alright. Alright. The zombie song, I can't help it. Whenever I see tanks, I can't help myself. Great song. Queuing in the Evilus raids, Mystere. My god. I actually enjoyed the Evilus raids. So. Lingustink, saying you can't say 12 is bad because you didn't do the hunts is the equivalent to saying you can't say FF15 is bad because you didn't do the fishing. Yeah, it's like saying you can't say FF7 Rebirth is bad because you didn't do the chicken box dragging quest. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous, but we all know. The truth of FF12 has been exposed by Sebbywebz TV, the whistleblower of the JRPG community. Just fucking about. Alright. Let's do this. Did I get the bunny girl profile? Well, I mean, you have her no matter what in 12, so we got her. So, Bad Wolves cover of zombie? No, I have not. Alright. Look at Death Stranding, there's no middle ground. You know what? I'll tell you what, Lenga, I think that is an appropriate defense of FF12, actually, to say FF12 is like Death Stranding. It's either something that clicks with you and you're like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever made, or it never clicks with you and you have no idea how people can enjoy it. The difference is that I think people who love Death Stranding can understand why other people's don't. Whereas a lot of 12 Andes seem to miss that major life lesson. How dare they use my doors for something like that? There's an exit inside the castle's basement. You can leave when you're ready. Now fuck off. Maybe I will. So, am I playing all the Final Fantasy games? Just the ones I haven't done yet. So, yeah. 12 was the start of the divisive era. Yeah, some people will argue that 7 was. Some people will argue that 10 was. No, it's so 12. It's so 12 and it's not even funny. It's not even funny how much it's 12. It's ridiculous. We got a lot of, let's get some more of these. Ooh, Accusers of Curse. We got the money, so why not? This is peak gaming, by the way.
Take care of yourself, God too.
Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate that. 10-2 at its defenders. 10-2 I thought was the beginning. You know what? I thought 10-2 was the beginning of the Dark Ages. But 12 is far more damaging. 12 is way more damaging than 10-2. Like, 10-2 is a spin-off, even though it's sort of attached to a numbered FF. 12-2 is like a fully numbered FF. 12 brought the MMO brain people into the single player conversation. Before, MMO brain people were quarantined to games like FF11 and like MMOs. But then you bring MMO brain into the single player conversation and you can't win an argument against these people because they never stop, ever. Because of the nature of MMOs. Like a single player brained person, you finish the game, it's done. You go and you do something else. You can't beat an MMO, on the other hand. An MMO is just something you live and breathe. And so that lifestyle of living and breathing an MMO bleeds into your online debate style and arguing style. So MMO brain people, like the 12 people, they'll sit there and just argue that 12 is the fucking best out of them all, and why MMO design is the way forward for all single-player FFs forever, and they will never stop. They never, ever, ever stop, because in MMOs you never stop. You live and breathe it. From the moment you sleep to the moment you wake. Single-player brain people can't can't compete with that, and they don't want to compete with that because they have lives outside of it. And so, naturally, yeah, a huge chunk of modern FF's community is an MMO-brained community, and that's why they see no issue with the MMO bloat and the MMO quest design of games like FF16, FF7 Rebirth, and 12. To them, that's normal, but to a normal person, a single player, they're like, why the fuck is this so long? Why are there main quests where it's take a letter to this person and then see what that person says, then come back and tell the person who gave you the letter what they said? You know what I mean? These are MMO quests. To an MMO brain person, that makes sense. To a single player, it's like, this is boring, it sucks. You know. You see what I mean? It's brutal, man. I'm not saying you're bad for liking MMOs, but I'm saying that MMO brain and MMO design kills single-player games. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Ginula. And yet, in spite of that, in spite of pandering to these people, FF16, which had crippling amounts of MMO design, still hasn't sold more than 5 million, to my knowledge. So, it's not good. This is the infirmary. Yeah. Alright, let's have a chat with you. We dwarves are tough, but even we get hurt once in a while. Snore. I'm getting better, I swear. I drink whiskey every day. Eyes, thank you for the congrats on this 6-year anniversary. So. You got permission from the king? Well, then you can bloody enter. Have a glass of whiskey while you're at it. Fat chocobo. Insolent fool. That's the bird of the gods you're talking about. The great one can be entrusted with things you don't need or can they use right away. Oh yeah, there's a fat chocobo here. I forgot about that. Oh, I love fat chocobo. It's great. So, the FF16 sales are shocking. Yeah, I mean, like, here's the thing. Square themselves will say that FF16 underperformed. And, but its modern defenders will disagree. You know what I mean? It's like, no, the company itself told you this didn't sell well. And then there are modern fans who say, no, it sold great, you know, or like, they'll make excuses like, oh yeah, PS5 exclusivity. 16's been out on PC for like more than a year. It's no excuse. It didn't fix the sales. So, and I just wish 15. I wish 16 was better. It's such a cool idea. It's a cool set of ideas, and it's just should have been a spin-off. Should have been called FF6. It should have been called Final Fantasy Rising: Clive's Revengeance. That's a more honest title, you know. So yeah. You think the MMO style can be embedded into a single-player game can be intriguing? I don't think so. I look, let me put it this way. When I say MMO design, right, I mean in, say, FF16, there's a main quest where Clive has to go to the shops to buy garlic. That's not a side quest. That's a main quest. All right. That MMO design should not be in a single-player game. FF7 Remake, all right? You blow up the Mako reactor, Cloud goes to sleep, Tifa gives him a blowy joey, and then he wakes up, alright? Now, the next main quest should be, let's go blow up the next Mako reactor. But it's not. The next main quest, main story, unskippable quest, is that you have to go to 3 different shopkeepers and collect money for water filters that Tifa sold them earlier. That is what I mean. by MMO design. That's your argument? No, yes, that is my argument. Why is that there? Let me put it this way. If that wasn't there, no one would beg for it to be put in. That's really bad. No, that's really bad. That is really, really bad. That shouldn't be in there at all. Now, do that one-off now and again, that's one thing. But when that is a frequent, recurring, common, endless thing in the game, then it's a serious problem. Then it is death by 1,000 cuts. Then it's death by 1,000 water filters. Death by 1,000 cloves of garlic. All right, no, that should not be in at all. Not at all. If it's not necessary, it shouldn't be in the story. Oh, I'm sorry, your 80-hour game is now only 40 hours? Good. 40 hours is plenty. Like, you know what I mean? your 60-hour game is now 30 hours? Good. Yes, that's it. That's it. If it's not necessary, it shouldn't be there. Because here's the thing, when every single aspect of a game is interesting, it becomes endlessly replayable and you recommend it to everyone. That isn't something you feel is a standard? No, it is. It is. 16 is a standard. 7 Remake Rebirth, it is a standard. It's true. It's true. Like, Cat Sith box throwing is this unskippable 2-hour segment that shouldn't even be a side quest because it's so bad. Ribicanti, the strongest of the 4 elemental lords, is at the Tower of Babel. Look, think about what Bruce Lee said. It's not about the daily increase, it's about the daily decrease. Hack away at the unessential. Hack away at the unessential. Rebirth is peak, J Blacks. That's great bait. Welcome in. Thank you for the bait. Also, Tweet, thank you for the super chat. Do I think FF17 will be turn-based after 16's success? It should be. It should be. You know, they're gonna, like, you know, Square's, people are gonna rip on Square for that, but you just bite the bullet. It's a necessary step. Mainline Final Fantasy should be turn-based again. They just should be. This isn't working, guys. 12 didn't work. 15 didn't work. 16 didn't work. 7 Remake is in it. The thing is, you can get away with 7 Remake. 7 Remake's combat kind of works because of the history of FF7. Also, when you're playing as Cloud or Barrett, they're such good characters. It's kind of mad no matter what. Yeah. But FF17 needs much better story writing than what we've seen in modern FF for Alive as well. Of course I'm live, lazy afternoon. Come back in one piece. He who fights and runs away lives to see another day. You coward. Let's have a chat with you. You sneak into the tower while we distract... You sneak into the tower while we distract them with our tanks and our guns and our bombs. What do we have here? The glaring bad design decisions were apparent. FF16's map is designed. Oh, a boss will be here because there's a circle on the map with nothing here right now. There's a little red flag, and then pick these things up on the... pick these things off the floor 5 times, fetch quests. And you know what? I don't even... I just don't think they should have asked Yoshi P to make FF16. The guy's he's an MMO designer, and that's fine. It's like if you got someone who specializes in Italian cooking to make a sushi dinner. It's like, it's not his specialty. Like, why would you ask him to do that? You know? Or like asking Nomura, who is a genius character designer, to write and direct a game. Like, this is a completely different set of skills, you know? So, that was the Final Fantasy identity. It was a turn-based RPG. Then the evolution happened within those constraints. Oh yeah, no, you're right. No, that's the thing. Like, and turn-based was never a dated thing. Like, let me put it this way. Just let me save here. By modern Final Fantasy logic, chess is outdated because it's turn-based. By modern Final Fantasy logic, chess needs to evolve into a game where you and the other player pick the pieces up and throw them at each other and try to dodge them. Because it doesn't have to be turn-based anymore, you know, it needs to be more action. Do you see what I mean? How unbelievably stupid is that? But that's what happened. That's what happened to Final Fantasy. They turned chess into dodgeball. Except they turned it into a really shitty dodgeball. It's not even good. Like, it's stupid. Let's turn on battles here. And continue. Whee! That's how I play chess. Alright. Oh fuck, where was I going again? I'm lost. Sorry, I talk with chat so much and I'm lost all the time. I'm so bad at this game, it's not even funny. Let's...
Focus!
Ooh, black magic. How's Blizzari you?
I'm gonna jump on you.
Sorry, tower up north, thank you. Dwarf Town's not boring. Dwarf Town's fun. Also, with these older games, you can be a bit more forgiving, because this is 1991. You understand? Like, it's 91. You can't hold it to the same standards as, like... some other games. Maybe this way. Read Captain Bosch. Ice weapons wreck them. That's true. Do I have an ice sword?
I don't. We got the Sword of Legend, which now sucks.
This is Pixel, Dante, yeah. Tell you what, Rydia, come here.
Shiva! Kick! Play! Olo! Jump!
Thank you for the prey. Hello, darlings. Diamond Dust. Wow. Look how primitive and basic Shiva was back then. But it was the start. It all started here. They grow up so fast, don't they?
Got a license for that sword.
Does Rosa have Ice Arrow equipped? Not a bad idea. That's... Ooh.
You know what? You were right. Oh!
Actually, the optimal thing gave me the wrong thing, so terrible game. You know, there needs to be yellow paint directing me to, like, the crossbow. Let's put you... Yeah, alright, I think we're good, boys. Let's go. FF8 Shiva. FF8 Shiva is fucking awesome. So sick. You got ice weapons in the tavern chests. Okay, good. Cringe comp. I'm awake. What were my final thoughts on FF12? My final thoughts on FF12 are the most boring story in the history of FF. The most boring characters, the most boring music, the most boring combat, the most boring visuals. I give it a grand prize of 0 out of 12. Easily the most boring FF I have ever played. Quite possibly one of the worst games I've ever played in my entire life. Not memeing at all. I mean that absolutely. 100%. Let's... Ooh, not bad.
Jig!
I mean that. Atrocious. Yeah. So... FF12 was so bad they had to make Zodiac as an apology. Yeah, they had to make a version where you could play it in 4 times speed. If 12 did not have 4 times speed, if the Zodiac Age did not have 4 times speed, I think that the game would be dead. It would be even more dead than it already is. It's still dead regardless. It is a dead game, but it would be even more dead. Nugs, huge fan of my YouTube, especially the Expedition 33 vids. Great to catch you live. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. FF13 Shiva is the best. I actually think FF13 Shiva is kind of mad. I'm just like, it's, you know, I remembered it. So, all right. Back attacks are punishing? That was okay. FF9 was awful to play without speed up. Well, here's the thing. Yeah, no, I'll agree on that. But I think FF9 overall is a much better game. FF9 is still a real Final Fantasy. Unlike, unlike 12. Let's give you Kyros.
Shadow Roken, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Congrats for the 6 years, good sir. Hope you've been having a lot of fun. Despite how you try to throw boomerangs back in party animals, we still need that epic battle in the future again.
But congrats. You know what? That could be fun. Again, another stream of party animals, because that game is fucking hilarious. That's so good. Eris Lamau. Eris, I remember you as the rabbit bashing me. Even when we were on the same team, Eris. Even when we were on the same team, alright? we're on the same side and you still punch me in the face. You did it wrong. Oh, Party Animals has funny physics. Party Animals is... Hang on, sorry, I'm just focusing on this right now. So, Party Animals is basically like what Gang Beasts should have been. Or Gang Beasts is sort of like a necessary step in that direction. It's so fun though. It's so cool. Eben, Eris was defending your honor when I kept killing you by accident. I'm so sorry, Eben, I did. Look, I just start swinging, alright? Look, I get a gun in Party Animals, I just start shooting, okay? I get a bat, I gotta hit things. I didn't mean to hit you. Oh, shit. It's their tanks. And their guns. And their bombs. I think I'm gonna save here. "12 was the biggest experiment in mainline FFs at the time. Very divisive and divergent experiment. Thing is, 11 and 14, they still quarantine the MMO players, who should just be in MMOs. 12 brought the MMO players into the single-player conversation forever. That's where it gets fucked. That's where it gets, that's where it sows the seeds of destruction for the future of the series. Ooh. Shiva! Attack. Oro! Say off! Pray. Several times. Prayer unanswered. You're telling me this game's God hates her? Diamond Dust. Oh my god, woman. There's a quick save now. Yeah, so with FF9, for example, I think it's a good thing that the remasters of FF7, 8, 9 all have triple speed, turn off encounters. I actually think that's fine, alright? No one is forcing you to use them, and sometimes in those games, you realize you left something on the other side of the world, and you just want to run there without having 500 random encounters on the way, alright? Sometimes you just want to get from point A to point B and have it not take 5 business days. It's fine. But these games are also, like, 30 years old. That's why it's okay. I've seen with 7 Remake and Rebirth, they've added that, and I feel like for a brand new game, that doesn't really, it's not really a show of confidence. Like, imagine if Elden Ring came out with the ability to turn invincible, make all enemies disappear, do 9,000 damage every time you hit. Like, just built into the game, it's not even a mod. You know what I mean? Suddenly, you can see the problem with that. Let's kick you, and let's summon Shiva! I don't even see does Devil May Cry do stuff like that? Yeah. The thing is with 12, right? Here's the thing. OGFF 7 and 9 are still playable without triple speed and random encounters. But the idea of playing 12 without 4 times speed is the stuff of nightmares. That's like... the very thought of that is terrifying. Oh! Rosa learned haste? Fuck. How many ethers do I have? 13? Ooh. Well, that's whatever. Yeah. Rampant modern audience inclusion and accessibility controls gone mad. More like watching 12, am I right? I think accessibility is fine, but give people the option to turn it off if they don't like it. You know what I mean? Like, with, say, the... Hang on, just a minute. Pause the game! No! Alright, fine, I'll do it mid-game then. Okay, I'm just gonna move my camera up. There we go. That was bothering me earlier. Right, Kupo. Oh. Like with the yellow paint and FF7 Remake Rebirth, you want to turn it on, but you can't turn it off. And then people say that like, oh, well, the OG FF had markers as well. Yes, markers that you could turn on and off. That's the point. That's the point. Yeah. Also, there was an interesting question in chat. I do want to answer this. J Blacks, Sebby, if you had to make your ideal favorite party using characters from every game, who would you choose? Every Final Fantasy game? Ooh. Sid Highwind. Oron. Hang on. Billy! Come here. Billy! Hang on. Just a minute. Billy just pokes me. I'll go bring him over. Sid Highwind, Oron. Maybe even fucking FF16 Sid. I think he's mad. I'll be right back. Look who I found, chat. Look who I found. Running in, standing on his hind legs, tapping me with his forelegs, with his front arms, and then running away. Look at you. Say hello to chat? Come here. No, he's reaching for his bed. Not yet. Not yet. First, you have to say hello to chat. Mr. Fatty, Mr. Grumbles. Alright? Come on. Give us a cuddle. Oh, he's reaching for his bed. Oh, you wanna reach your bed? Well, give me a little squeeze first. Oh, it's so warm. Perry, go on, give Chad a smile. You know what? Come on, let's put you in the big screen. Oh, look at that grumpy little face. And let me just hold on to this. Oh, look at that face of disappointment. Alright, Billy, you want to give Chad a smile? Give Chad a smile, Billy. Here it comes. Just look at that face. Oh, let me give you a cuddle. Cuddle. Oh, you're so squishy. Alright, Billy, say hello to Chad. What a face, Billy. What a face. Mr. Squashy face. Alright, Billy, here's what we're going to do, right? I'm going to put you on your bed, next to me, and you have to stay in that bed for 12 hours, alright? And if you move, you get the electric shock, okay? You don't want the electric shock, do you? Well, you better stay still. 12 hours straight. He's like, no. He's like, no, I'm not doing it. Get your hand off my face. All right, Billy. You've asked for it. Place. No? Well, time for the shock collar. All right, up you go, buddy boy. Let's put you in your bed. Up you go, mate. Up you go. Oh, he put his all... He literally did talk to the hand. Right? He gave me talk to the paw. I'm just stroking him off stream. He's like, I don't know any of you. You don't get overtime without pay. Yeah. He's gonna murder me in my sleep. Do you want to see what he looks like in his sleep? Just 1 second, I'm just gonna use my hand sanitizer. I didn't ask for this. Go away, human. What kind of cat is he? He's a Burmese. He's a very good boy. Jeremy, welcome in. We've already streamed for 11 hours. We have. Only stroking, no shocking. Respectable. I know, I haven't built up to shocking him just yet. Let me show you him in Discord, right? Do you want to see? Do you want to see how he was sleeping on me this morning? Look at this. That's him on my legs. Now, I reached my phone all the way around to the side to take a photo of him. Like that. And he just stayed there for ages. Like is that your favorite cat? I mean, how could it not be? Like, what other cat does this? Like, what other cat does this? He just sleeps like that in rigor mortis pose. There will never be a point if you don't want cat pictures. Yeah, I mean, look. Here's my Discord and Twitch chat. You can also find it on my YouTube main page. If you want to enjoy the Billy pics, he's in Billy time. What else do we have? God, get that red 13 out of here. That. Oh my god. That was another morning. All right, like look at that. And then just to let me know what he's done. He captured me. He caught me. Fuck, his face looks so funny there. Mystere, thank you for gifting that sub to Gilly Bean. Yeah. Alright. There you go. People pouring into the Discord. Welcome to the Discord, guys. Welcome in. Yeah, I mean, stay a while and listen, as they would say. I would just say in the Discord, feel free to discuss with each other, you know, everything and anything. And if you disagree, just do so respectfully. That's all. That way we can disagree and still have a laugh, still have a joke, not hate each other. Sadly, a lost art form these days. But yeah, by all means, hang out. Now, the Discord is, I guess, how would I say? Yeah, be civil, exactly. The Discord is like, think of it as like a pirate ship, like my home, you know, the club, the bar, the hangout, and yeah. Don't disrespect me in my own house, that's what I'm saying. But you already know that. Any normal person knows that. Alright, let's get out of here. Did I finish FF12, Armand? I did, and I'm so happy I did. So happy. Is this the end of the stream? Not yet. Ambushed! Fuck. What? When I finish this whiskey, I might wind down. I probably won't go too late today. Because 12 does wear me out. It wears me out, but I'm glad it's done. I can stream games that I like again. Oh, don't get yourself pushed off the plank, Evan. Yeah. Well, I've had people in my Discord disagree with me in like the most disrespectful, aggressive, and annoying way possible, and like never stop. And eventually I will get sick of them, you know, and I might chuck them. And then they're like, oh my god, he banned me because I have a different opinion. It's like, no, you came into my house and you were fucking rude to me, like, relentlessly. And you're rude to, like, everyone else. Non-stop. You never got the hint, you never got the picture, and you died on the stupidest hill ever. You weren't even arguing an important point. It was like the dumbest thing ever. Then I might be like, you know what, get out. And I'll tell you what, I will say this right now, actually, for those who are curious. The way I look at my stream or treat it. My stream is not a daycare center. Alright? My stream is not a daycare center. It's like a club, a party, okay? And if you're just bringing down the vibe continuously and you never figure it out, you never get the hint that you're just pissing me off and everyone else off, I will just kick someone just because of that. Alright. But that's how it is in bars, that's how it is in pubs, that's how it is anywhere. So, But if you're sitting there wondering, oh fuck, is that me? Then it's probably not you. Okay? Like, if you have any self-awareness to be like, am I that annoying guy? It's probably not you. Alright? The people that probably are the people who are not even listening to me right now and don't even think about that at all. But that's just how it is, okay? Oh no! Touching turd with scout on your dog. Chocobo! Oh fuck! I'm out of MP! Fuck. Yeah. Don't be that guy, be this guy. Softer bread, thank you for the prime. Yeah. At the very least, just have a sense of humor. Just have a sense of humor. Self-reflection is what people need the most these days. Keep up the good work. Thank you, thank you. Like, self-awareness, man. Self-awareness. Oh no! Oh no! I thought it was a free item! Oh god, oh god. Let's do haste. On Cecil. Fuck you. I've got no MP. I want nothing. Ooh. Just bash him. Alert. Oh, fuck. You need to kill that thing or he's gonna keep summoning monsters, isn't he? Yes! Get fucked. Oh my god. Just 1 second, chat. I do not want to die. So yo! Nailed it! Whee! Alright. Dash Retro just finished a new world run of FF7? Let me check. I want to say this right now. Hold the line. I want to say this. I don't know if he streams on Twitch as well. I think he does, but he is on YouTube. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, I missed it! Hang on, I want to see the moment. I want to see the moment this happens.
Now I have hit start streaming again.
See, where does it happen? Yeah, Dash is cool, man. I like Dash. He's sick. He's responded to... I've done a couple, speedrun reactions and stuff, and, like, learning about the whole thing. Yeah, no, he's mad. Okay, so where's the moment?
Oops, I fucked up. I fucked up really badly, actually.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do something really weird and elixir him. I'm gonna
truth.
elixir him because it's gonna be better than the alternative. Okay, who's elixiring him?
Vincent, interesting. Okay.
You? Okay.
Elixiring Sephiroth? Why? Why do you elixir Sephiroth?
4 times cut?
There must be something I don't know. To refill his MP. Oh, I see.
This is really bad. Uh-oh. Am I gonna get supernova'd? I might get supernova'd. I might get supernova'd.
Supernova is a long time.
I fucked up really badly. Never mind. Never mind. Cloud's back up. Mug. He's dead. Alright, we got him. Wow, I fucked up. Okay. I mug glitched. His death animation is what we were getting at. Mug glitch, death animation.
You're telling me that if you kill someone with mug, it skips their death animation? How do these people see FF7? See, I look at FF7 purely, mostly from a storytelling perspective. But speedrunners see the complete other side of this game that I don't really think about it at all. They're like... They see the matrix of this. That's amazing. Linger Stink, thank you for the gift. That's amazing. Let's see.
Is what was the kill there. The reason that I elixired him is because two 4 times cuts from Cloud when he's not barriered brings him down to the amount for Mug to kill him. And that's how you skip his death animation, is by...
Wait, let's listen to that again.
From Cloud, because the reason that I elixired him is because two 4 times cuts from Cloud when he's not barriered brings him down to the amount for Mug to kill him. And that's how you skip his death animation, is by killing him with Mug. So when I quad cutted him with barrier up, that put him into an amount of HP where one more quad cut from Cloud after D-barrier would have not put him in the wrong. It would have made Mug not kill him, but 2 4x cuts would have killed him without mugging him.
How the fuck do these people figure this out? It's amazing to me. I would never. I don't know how I would ever get to the steps to even think of that or understand that. That's amazing. That's amazing. How fucking smart are these people? That's amazing to me.
So I had to elixir him to bring him back to full health.
Oh my god!
So that 2 4x cuts would then still bring him down into Mug range. That's what we had to do. So that was.
Oh my god!
Then him getting paralyzed by the physical was scary, because then it's like, okay, I got a white wind, right? We got a white wind. For the paralyzed, but he's the one with enemy skill equipped. I got the Wargong, yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. And you're right, Eosia, like, it's the group community speedrunning effort, so you discover a new thing, it gets shared, and everyone now knows that.
Here it is, the established world record, and of course we're gonna Omni-slash him. Of course, with the fucked up audio from the new version.
You know what? I would say for all speedruns, I'd say at this point, it's over. Alright, you gotta end it with an Omni-slash. You can't end it with a crappy counterattack. Imagine not ending the game like this.
That sounds like, listen to how bad this sounds. Oh my god, oh, it sounds so stupid and terrible. Oh, the audio glitch, dude, I hate it. I hate it.
Just glitched audio as well. Because you speedrun it. Yeah. Because you glitched the whole game.
Common Cat, thank you for that gifted subscription. And there it is, baby. Sub 1430.
So the world record was 1430, and he's gotten like 2 minutes and 10 seconds under that. Holy fucking shit.
Sub 1430. Big victory.
Yes.
And Anonymous, thank you for gifting a sub also. Thank you, thank you.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, dude. How about that? I'm turning this down a little bit here.
Oh, yeah. I'll give that live stream to you guys
man.
in Twitch chat.
There we go.
Chuck this
How
man a
about
follow.
that? I don't really know what else to say except that,
Dash is mad.
It's crazy that the run was so fast that it's only midnight here, you know?
Yes.
Well, I guess it's 1 a.m. because of daylight savings.
Yes.
But still. All right, there it was. Yeah, dude, that was
Yes.
that was a great run. What can I say? I got yeah, we'll check out the verification save, of course, to make sure before we celebrate too much, right? We better do that. But yeah, it's funny. I scheduled out 3 days to do hundos on, and day 1 we got the record. So that means tomorrow I'm gonna be resting and playing Valheim with Mrs. Dash. We'll see how much I feel like streaming, or if she is up to streaming it, but maybe not. It might just be just me and Mrs. Dash playing some Valheim, relaxing, recovering from the hundo. Right?
Valheim is such elite tier friend slop. It's so good. Like, playing by yourself, I can't even... Does anyone do that? Play with a friend? Fantastic. All right. Nah, good on you. Wind down with it. That's super chill.
Dude, this second coffee I had is gonna keep me up all night, dude.
Understandable. Caffeine hits me like a truck as well. That's why I love
Doom
it.
Leader. This is a this was 1427 single segment beginning to end. Must not be at the Ashlands.
Just 1 second. I just want to look at something. Hang on.
Single segment beginning to end.
Oh, that's just magnificent. Thank you, Tifa. All right, let's get going.
Must not be at the Ashlands. Oh my god, don't get me started, dude. And then I think on Monday I'll do a daytime stream. And then honestly, I'm just gonna work on Tuesday. I took Monday and Tuesday off work in case I needed to do a hundo attempt on Monday. But I'm just gonna cancel that and go to work on Tuesday.
God damn, he's just like he works a real job as well, and like just broke the entire world record speed run for FF7. Absolute bloody legend, guys. Follow my man Dash Retro. He's fucking sick, man. I did a reaction video of when he caught someone cheating in FF7 in speedrunning, and the person deleted all their speedruns because they realized the jig was up. Yeah, and yeah, this guy's a fucking genius. This guy's so cool. He's fucking awesome, man. Also, what's that shirt he's wearing? Hang on. What's that shirt? That's a metal band. I just can't quite read it from here, but that's so cool. That's not Dream Theater, is it? It's Dream Theater. Oh god, he's a Dream Theater fan. I know Dream Theater as well. I listened to that quite a bit back in the day, back in high school. The Glass Prison is a fucking cool song. Pull me under, I'm not afraid. I can't hit any of those notes, but I know Dream Theater, Octavarium, so on and so forth. God, I haven't listened to that in a billion years. Take away my pain. I love all. I know Dream Theater at the end of the day. Mike Portnoy is a god. Mike Portnoy, I don't know anything about drums at all, and even I can tell that he's good. It's like, Jesus, how can anyone play like this? Yeah, that's sick. Damn, world record FF7 speedrun while wearing a Dream Theater t-shirt. There you fucking go, mate. Alright, yeah, that's dope. That's sick. Huge congratulations to him. That is not easy. Because I watch Caleb Hart speedrun FF7 quite a bit, and my god, the number of runs that get killed by the most bullshit RNG I've ever seen in my entire life. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not his fault. Like, most of the time, it's not his fault. He's doing everything right. But the game's like, yeah, I'm just gonna... Fuck you. I'm just gonna ruin your day. Because it's funny. So... Caleb's doing FF10 right now, isn't he? Yeah. Oh, I didn't heal! Yeah. I wouldn't mind listening to Dream Theater again. I haven't listened to them in like a billion years, but they are super unique. And they can be considered a bit of a meme, but I think that's fine. Oh, fuck! Am I about to die? Oh, shit. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Ether. Rydia. Ah! Shavel! Mage Rosa. I gotta heal my whole party. Oh my god. Didn't heal. Didn't. Wait, I have Ice Brand? No, I don't. No, it was a glitch. It was AI. Oh, fuck. Well, Cecil, I'm gonna need you to cure up everyone. Yay. Alright, no magic left. Good. Just as planned. Yeah. Oh, come on! The Guy Fieri night? I'll be fine. Watch this. Oh no! Shigu! Oh no! Ah ha ha! My god, Yang, why are you that strong? Icelands! Alright. Well, that shows Kane's gonna rejoin us soon. Yeah. Monster in a Box's peak FF gameplay, damn straight. What do we have over here? Whee! Cat Claw. Ooh, Kubo. You tried warning me? Well, maybe I didn't listen. You ever consider that? No, Rosa, you have the crossbow and the ice arrow. You're good. Ooh. That's kind of cool. The fact that Kain is canonically left-handed. That's like, it's funny, right? Because you don't need to put that in the game, but it's kind of just this cool little detail just to chuck in. You know, it's 1991, you know, this is the tech you're working with. It's like, why not? Let's just make that interesting. Kain demonstrates he's untrustworthy. Being left-handed does not mean that you are untrustworthy, alright? Alright, I was saying something very nice, and you to come here and ruin it for all the Ned Flanders in chat, alright? Everyone who uses the Leftorian. You couldn't leave those poor lefties alone, alright? Alright? Now, I know that leftists have been ruining video games for a long time, but still, it's not fair. Did he just turn me to stone? No, I think he's alright. So you're telling me that Kain is a leftist? Character ruined. Alright, thanks for that. Whee! High potion. Fuck yeah. The left-handed bad guy is a trope in Japanese stuff? I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that. Oh, that's funny. Grading Sherilyn. Random encounters? I think random encounters are inferior to stuff like Chrono Trigger or Chrono Cross or E33's mechanics. And E33 is just taking it from Chrono Cross. Yeah, I don't like random encounters. I don't like ATB, I don't like random encounters, but, you know, I still think that FF4 to 10 is the peak of that series. Although Chrono Trigger it can be very strongly argued that Chrono Trigger is better than some of the Golden Age FFs. It just is. So. Ooh, get fucked. So. Sephiroth is left-handed? Oh my god, he is. Oh my god, he is. You're right. Oh shit. Left-Roth! When he's one wing, is that wing's his right arm, isn't it? And his dominant arm stays on. His left arm is the wing. Which one is it? I've forgotten. Let's have a look. Hold the line. This is really important. No. Where's his canon? Not all the fan fiction, not the fake fan fiction. Oh my god. Yes, you're right. His less dominant arm becomes a big clubbing wing, but since he's left-handed, he keeps his left. Oh my god. Hold the line. Sephiroth FF7. No way. Oh my god, you're right. Sephiroth is left-handed. Oh shit! That is so cool. That's actually so mad. How did I never notice that? How did I never think about that? Interesting. I'll tell you who my favorite left-handed samurai is, though, swordsman. This is a real boomer reference. Only the real boomers are gonna know this one. This guy. Sato. Oh, this guy is so fucking cool, man. This guy is one of my favorite characters in anime, period. Sato. This guy is one of the only samurais, one of the only swordsmen in all of Rurouni Kenshin who's basically can kick the shit out of the main character. And what's cool, right, about the way he draws his sword is really interesting. How does he do it? He's left-handed, but I don't know, he's got a really interesting way of drawing his sword. Like, he draws it out and then sort of weaves it around and then goes into the Gatatsu thrust stance. His fight with Kenshin is epic. His fight with Kenshin is amazing, because Kenshin is only good with a sword. Sato can be completely disarmed, and he can still beat the shit out of you. Like, he's a really, really good unarmed fighter as well. He's so good as an unarmed fighter that he can beat Sanosuke, who is literally an unarmed fighter. And Sato can just beat him at his own game with no sword. He's fucking awesome. And he's like a boomer as well. He's like 40 years old. He's so sick. This is why I'm not scared to get older, alright? Because a lot of my favorite characters are like these boomers who are like 40 years old and shit. He was watching some Kenshin last week. Yeah, no, Sato is fucking dope, man. Yeah. Sato from Rurouni is amazing. Sato's really interesting because he was a samurai like Kenshi back in the day. Let's get more of this dude. See, as you can see, he was a samurai back in the day. This must be from the new stuff. It's too well drawn. And then he becomes a policeman later on. And which one was it? Was it the Tokugawa era? The Meiji era comes after the Tokugawa era, right? I forget. It's one of those. Smokes heaps of cigarettes, which is really cool. Makes him total badass. But when you see him, like, sort of, like, on the streets, he just has this friendly face. And then when he wants to, he can just go super evil. Wolf face, wolf-eyed dude. Fuck, this character's so cool, man. Oh, God, I wish I was that cool. Wish I looked this cool when I was, like, 40. Yeah. Look at that face, man. Look at how just pointy and just evil. He looks so evil. Sato is sort of like the Vegeta of Rurouni Kenshin, except I would even argue that he's, oh God, I think he's kind of cooler than Vegeta in some ways. I don't know. He's trickier. He's more dangerous. He's more lethal. He's a bit more unreadable, if that makes sense. Anyway, enough fucking about. I love Sato. I can't believe Sephiroth is left-handed. How the fuck did I not know that? Oh, that's so nuts. That's so cool. Also, I don't rip on people for being left-handed. I think it's lame, to be perfectly honest. Sorry, I got Billy walking around. You know, yeah, it can be a funny meme, but even it's kind of like, whatever. You know, you're just born that way. Left-handed people are kind of this interesting minority in the world, because they're like the hidden minority everyone forgets about, because I think left-handed people make up like 10% of the world's population. But no one really thinks of them as being a minority at all, but it's like, it is what they are, you know, at the end of the day, so. You're left-handed, JS Cut? You disgust me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Well, you know what I mean. Alright, let's get that. Your older brother was a converted lefty, you think it messed him up? No, I'm sorry to hear that, because that is a thing they used to do back in the day. They used to, I think, like, force you to use your right hand instead, and that's fucked. It's really bad they used to do that. Well, there's an argument that, like, Miyamoto Musashi, the Japanese samurai, might have been left-handed. Or maybe he was ambidextrous. Because he was known to, like, hold two swords at once, as far as I know. I want to look this up right now. I need to know this. Was Miyamoto Musashi left-handed? For those of you who don't know, Miyamoto Musashi is basically the most legendary samurai who ever lived. It's widely speculated that he was naturally left-handed, or more likely ambidextrous. So this is extremely rare. I knew a guy in school, he was this Pakistani dude. He bowled with his right hand. Okay, when he played cricket, he bowled with his right hand because he was more accurate with that. But he batted with his left hand because he had the accuracy, but more powerful with his left. That was really interesting to me. I've never seen anyone who does this. Rather than being purely left-handed, he might have been highly skilled with both hands. He holds a katana in his right hand and a wakizashi in his left. Being left-handed in a right-handed society would fit with his reputation as an unconventional fighter who adapted his style to confuse his opponents. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. That shit's always been fascinating to me. So... You swing better with your left, Evan? See, I'm not like that. I am purely right-handed. My left hand, I can do stuff with it, but my right hand is like undoubtedly my dominant hand. You usually have more strength with your non-dominant hand? No, not with me. More with my right. Yeah, but that's just me. Most of us left-handers end up being ambidextrous because a lot of things force you to use your right hands. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Being left-handed is this hidden minority in the world that no one thinks about except for left-handed people because they're the ones who live with the consequences of that. So, Musashi was depicted with 2 swords. Yeah, Musashi is fascinating. Goofy AI summaries. The thing is, Pensive, yes, AI summaries, but you know what? That's better than me just having to scroll down until I find, like, the 5th search result with some obscure message board, and it may or may not be true. For stuff like this, like, who cares? It's not a big deal. So, if it's stuff that's, like, your job, and and it's, like, really controversial stuff you're arguing, then AI is not good enough. You do need to, like, check the source itself, the primary sources, the secondary sources and stuff. So, Daily Rip, thank you for that raid. Appreciate that. PC gamer righties are forced to have good dexterity in their left hand. Oh, that's true. That's actually true. If you're right-handed, you still, by sheer necessity, learn to get good because of WS, A and D, 1, 2, you know, spacebar and all that and stuff. Yeah, that's interesting. Better AI scrape the forums than us if it really matters. That's the thing. Like, I know that, like, AI is, like, bad and evil and all that. Not in every case. There's some things that's like, okay, thank you for cleaning up some of this stuff. FF4, totally your fave. Oh, no, you're all right, Pensive. You're all right. You're all right. Sorry, chat. I respond to a lot of chats at once, and sometimes I'm, like, holding conversations with multiple people at the same time, and sometimes I might misinterpret what you say. Right, and I apologize for that. But don't worry, no one's getting in trouble for that. I can tell if someone's a fucking asshole, alright? Because they make it extremely clear. They make it extremely clear over a long period of time. And that's when, even when I'm doing this, I'll be like, alright, you know what? This person's... Oh, brother, this guy stinks! And I might get them out for that reason. So, yeah. Alright, chat. Enough fucking about. I've already saved, but I'll save again. Because why not? It's a free country. But... I've been streaming for 11.5 hours, and you know what? That's pretty damn good. So here's what we'll do. We'll call it here, and I don't know when I'll stream next. I need to recover a bit. Like, I've been burning the candle at both ends, just trying to recover as quickly as possible, so I can stream 12 more, so I can finish FF12 as soon as possible. Finishing 12 has been my priority for the last several weeks because it's exhausting. It has been... FF12 has been exhausting to stream. It's been the worst Final Fantasy I've ever played. Quite possibly one of the worst games I've ever played in my entire life. But now I know it from experience. And now FF12 is no longer a gap in my knowledge. It's no longer a weakness you can exploit in modern Final Fantasy arguments. So guess what, 12 Andes? Your number's up. It ain't gonna work anymore. Basically, FF12 has been like taking a... How would I say? It's like taking like a giant vaccine for 60 hours straight against all FF12 arguments for the rest of my life. It's like in The Matrix, you know, when Neo plugs in the thing, he's just like, I know Kung Fu. Whereas for me, it's like you plug a thing in my brain, and for 60 hours later, I'm like, FF12 sucks. Alright, what you have witnessed is a really slow Matrix plug-in. He's become even more powerful, you're damn straight I am. Now I'm no longer gaslightable about 12. The only thing you can gaslight me on now is FF13, and Crisis Core, but don't worry, I'll get there. Although I think I'm actually going to have fun with Crisis Core in terms of gameplay, and you know, maybe there'll be some fun FF7 stuff there, but I think there'll be Crisis Core moments where I'm like, oh my god, that's why things are the way they are. So, Il Zero, thank you, Il Zero. Thank you. I'm so happy. And guys, I just want to say thank you everyone who has toughed it out through all the 12 streams. I've had some people in my comments say, I love you, Seb, but I can't watch these 12 streams. It's too painful. It's too painful. The game is terrible, and you look like you're dying on the inside the whole time. Other people have said that, you know what? Watching you suffer for 12 hours has been some of the greatest entertainment in the history of streaming. Thank you for taking that bullet for the team. Thank you for playing this game so that I never have to. And I have full confidence in why I never have to. So, yeah, and it's been so good to just come back to FF4 after this. This just, FF4 has just recharged me. All right, it's just recharged me. Like 12 was killing me on the inside. 4 has just brought me back into a happy place. It's actually really good that we came back to this and ended the stream with this. You were never able to suffer through the entire game yourself. You got 30% through, way too boring. It was crushing. FF12 second run. Oh god, blood. When I saw it say, do you want to do New Game Plus? I was like, no. Where's the no button? How do I decline this? Oh, god, help me. So yeah. Oh, FF4 feels so nice. 4 used Phoenix down to me, Corknut, you're damn straight. Kick lol, thank you for the 240 bits. Thank you so much. So, 13 is an MMO. No, 13 is allegedly bad for a completely different set of reasons from 12. But I think 13 is not going to be as boring as 12. 12's biggest crime was be boring. That was the worst thing about it. Was that it was like watching paint dry. Alright? In slow motion. It was brutal. It was like watching paint dry, except instead of with 4 times faster, it was 4 times slower. It was devastating. The hunts, yeah, we YouTubed Yezamat, alright, which is unlockable after 49 hunts. Great stuff. Gilgamesh, the only cool thing was that he keeps pulling out swords that are sort of crap copies of different main character swords. Interesting idea, but it's just, you know, the combat is as dull as dishwater. So, guys, let me, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play Raid Shadow Legends. Start now for free. We're gonna raid someone. But before I do, here's my Twitter, if you want to scream at me on there. Here's my Discord. I don't know when I'll stream next. Maybe, like, I've got some YouTube stuff to do, and I just want to get my head I want to get my head clear and recover properly after 12. I need to go on a sabbatical. I need to go on a retreat where I sit there and meditate and next to a waterfall or something for a week after FF12 to recover from all the psychological and emotional damage that game has done to me. And philosophical damage. That game has destroyed all hope that I've ever had for any future FFs. Yeah, I need a brain dead game. So I'll probably, after I end stream, I'll probably just play Diablo 2 Resurrected and just do heaps of Mephisto runs on autopilot. It's fun! I want to see what legendary gear I can get, what set pieces. I never got to do this as a kid, so yeah. Anyway, chat, you guys have been fantastic. Let's play Raid Shadow Legends. Start now for free.